They're awkward.
Yeah, I kind of am. A little bit.
Dave, it's my goal to wingman you to finding your heart's and desire. Yeah,
Why
we've decided that why can't we speak leading up to the show? So we've
decided you all deserve to hear the hilarity that is behind the scenes.
Oh, we are gonna have to dial it back a bit though.
No, just you.
Our usual pre-show. So.
And maybe me.
And
yeah, I feel like I should shut up.
Yeah, keep it down over there, Yachts. Jesus.
I'm too inappropriate.
Yachts won't talk much during this.
God.
How's
so
everybody?
about that weather, you know?
We're getting pounded. We're supposed to get pounded.
We are. Yep. True
Were we
story.
getting pounded by tomorrow?
Yeah,
Wouldn't you
now
like
this
to
is
know?
sounding like our usual pre-show.
Yeah, right.
Now
So, I'm getting my internals are getting pounded, Commander.
You have to stop.
Perfect.
We're gonna get pulled off Twitch before we even go live today.
Well, that's okay. We'll switch to our new format. Me and Decider had talked about it before.
We'll just go live in Discord.
No,
Live action tabletop tavern.
no, from a site that maybe you had to,
I remember. It's for the after show.
That's
Is it a show? And if we swap to this platform, can I do it without a shirt on?
yes.
Yes, actually, it's encouraged.
If we swap to this platform, can I? No.
I'm wearing pasties.
On this platform, you can do anything you want.
Hey guys, Nate's trying to let us know that you can hear us.
Yeah.
That's wow. Maybe we should look into that.
Yeah, I think we're having audio issues. No, Nate, in fact, we have decided what is the point in muting ourselves leading up to the show when we can talk to our wonderful community and Cawthon.
And something just fell off my desk. I don't know what it is.
Hopefully, it wasn't anything important.
I kind of
don't
want to interrogate
so.
Wolf's Blood a little bit more about what was just said there.
Wolf's Blood, I would like to know why you're playing BattleTech instead of watching our stream.
I realized I was getting pounded just a few minutes ago while hanging out with Commissar and Pyrotex. Yeah, my mods are a little beastly.
Oh yeah, that's good times right there. Has
No,
anyone
I
been
appreciate
following-
it, Nate. Thanks for looking out. But we were just talking about it. Like, well, why can't we just talk to our wonderful community leading up to the show? So here we are.
Maisel.
Guys, I got a little exciting news today. Noise.
Noise.
Got some exciting noise too.
Please make the exciting noise
Noise.
for us.
I finished all my renewal CEUs, and my EMT is officially renewed via the state. I am
Yay! Congrats.
That's
so
exciting.
medic.
Fuck yeah, man.
And I earned a lot of extra other classes, which is really kind of cool.
Come fix my knee.
Yeah, okay. I can plug a gunshot wound.
I can
Shoot me in the knee and then fix it. If that's what you need to do, just do it. I don't understand this medical thing.
All right, cool. Mike,
gonna
I'm
put
gonna
a-
need you to hold him down and decide I'm gonna need to borrow the baseball bat. We're gonna fix that thing perfect.
It's gonna make cleaning up that snow a little difficult this year.
True.
I've got to, well, I don't know for sure, but I think I dislocated my patella and then it popped back
Ow.
in, but maybe I ripped some tendons around it.
Holy crap!
So I
Those are
figured you
important
just shoot that
tendons.
sucker out of there, just get rid of it.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be popping out of place, we'll just get rid of it.
I mean, we got
Yachts used to be an
neural
adventurer
nexus
like you, and then he took a gunshot to the knee.
In a really pathetic way, I injured my knee coloring on the floor with my niece.
That's like throwing out your back sneezing.
It's not even a cool story. Like, man, I got jumped by these 10 guys. I made it out alive, but I just hurt my knee a little bit.
I'm just saying, we've got neural nexus 0. We can give him a fucking cybernetic leg, right?
Right? We can.
I'm in.
Yeah, all right.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Kendall says, I was there. It was a triumph. Did he cry?
It was a triumph.
I mean,
No crying. No,
success.
some screaming and trying to hold back curses because my niece is a perfect little baby angel. And she doesn't need to be corrupted yet.
Were there tears? Did you whimper?
No whimpering, but I was, there was copious amounts of scotch and beer
Okay.
involved.
I'm in. That's what we have to do when I meet you.
But your niece was close to tears because you stopped coloring?
You guys are all invited to Cape Breton for a weekend, but I guarantee you won't want to return when I'm done with you.
Did you hear that, viewers? You're all invited to a weekend in...
Fuck it. If you can make it to Cape Breton, beers and scotch on me.
I'll be there in 8 hours.
Can Mike and I bring our collections? We can go in the woods and hunt and stuff.
Yeah. No, I don't think they can.
Yeah, getting across the border would be tough, but we got plenty on this side.
We'll go by water. It'll be all right.
All right, send to us. Welcome on in. We're gonna get this going. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to do
I mean,
that?
we could.
I suppose I'm ready.
You suppose you're ready.
I suppose.
Are you suppose? All right, bye. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Everybody, welcome back. It's Sunday night. It's Tabletop Tavern. You know what we're doing tonight. We're playing some Dungeons & Dragons. Actually, we're not playing Dungeons & Dragons. We are playing some Pathfinder tonight. And we... Davdithas, was that a blankie?
A little bit.
Were you wearing a blankie, my friend?
I was wearing a blankie. Yeah.
Moat's got him feeling a little insecure right now.
Ooh. Was that a blanket of faith? Was that a blanket
of it's a blanket of hopes and dreams.
And thus you shed it. So
yes.
All right, everybody. It is Sunday night. It's the How I Nerd channel. It's time for Tabletop Tavern, episode 24, Rage Revisited. How's that sound? Cast.
Rage, this is the remix.
No.
Man.
Just revisited.
Okay.
The remix will be the next time we
Rage reprisal.
That was
Are we raging against the machine?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Pretty
that
much.
was so much better than mine.
Well, we can't all be awesome, Yachts.
Ooh. It's getting
true.
spicy up in here right now. You guys, it's getting a little salty in here, guys. Maybe we'll see some party infighting tonight and people will die. I mean, we can hope, right?
We can hope. Wow.
All right, guys, it's Sunday night. We're about to get it going in a couple minutes. Thank you so much, as always, for coming out and checking out Tabletop Tavern. We are currently in season 2 of Tabletop Tavern, ever growing with a wonderful community, and you guys rock. Thanks so much for supporting us. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce your cast of players in this epic tale of fail. At the head of the line, we have Davdithas. Decider12 is playing Davdithas. He is a Twitch streamer, twitch.tv/Decider12. Decider12, how are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. I was feeling a little awkward before the start of the stream, but I took an ibuprofen. It's kicking in. I was in my blankie, as you saw. I'm feeling okay now. And I also, at the suggestion of everyone else, have another tonic that should help me.
That is the perfect thing for you. Perfect thing for you.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
All right, let's kick it over to we have YottsTwitch, twitch.tv/YottsTwitch, who is playing Mihaly. Mihaly, how is your night going? And are you excited for tonight's edition of Tabletop Tavern?
My night is terrible and I am not excited. I've been working on my acting skills. How am I doing?
Fantastic.
Candleless,
wonderful.
Candleless, can you do me a favor? I need to request a favor of a little bit of a knee kick. So
just make sure you take my bad one, because I can only have one bad one at a time.
There can only be one? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
We're just right to it.
I'll give you $1. I'll give you $1, Candleless.
I'll double it.
Oh, we're
I'll
up
give
to
you
Guys,
20 if
that's
you
pretty
use a
cheap for
bat.
a knee. Instructions are here, back to both knees.
Back to both knees.
Well,
Instructions.
there you have it. It was a crit.
It was a crit. It was a crit. All right, Idabrix. Idabrix, our resident twitch.tv/GamerMomLuna is playing Idabrix. And Idabrix, how is your night going? And what are you excited for tonight?
My night is going really well. This has been a very quiet weekend for me, so I'm excited to be like up and playing. And what am I looking forward to tonight? Idabrix is pretty darn excited to like kick Moat in the shins because she does not like him at all.
Oh, you're not the only one.
Well, you guys got a little obstacle in front of you before you get to Moat. That's very optimistic of you, thinking you're actually going to get back to town.
Well, yeah, but
This fucking guy.
And twitch.tv/CycloneJack. Gunnar is playing Gunnar, our barbarian. How's your night going, sir?
What's going on, man? Doing pretty good. Had a long and interesting week, and finished up some important work, and played a little MechWarrior 5, did a little show, and I'm here hanging out with some of my best friends, just kind of chilling and getting ready to roll some D&D, man.
Nice.
Excited to kick some demons in the head and watch Decider get armor jealous. Why does his glow gold? Why can't mine glow gold?
Mine can glow gold if y'all just help me out.
Mihaly can help him out with that.
Let's make tonight all about embarrassing Mo. What do you say? We'll just do everything we can to convince him that Davdithas is just a tiny bit better.
Everybody, you guys are gonna tie his ears together and watch him trip and fall. What is this?
I think that is definitely
bully
good.
him.
Definitely a good plan. So I don't think Moat is going to make an appearance tonight. So
We're gonna spend the whole episode tracking him down.
Moat. Wah, wah.
Jesus God! Someone help me!
Oh my God.
Call.
So my name's Mike. I'm the dungeon master for this, whatever the fuck this is, and
You don't even want to be associated with us anymore.
This was my master plan, and as you guys can see, it failed miserably. So thank you coming out and watching. I forgot to tell the cast ahead of time, but we're gonna sing "Happy to Birthday" to somebody, because they're a member of our community and they're good people. So
I've not seen them in chat yet.
it doesn't matter. If not,
Okay.
we can clip it and send it to them. So
And you know how good we are at singing happy birthday.
we're so good.
I am so
I'm just gonna
good
pretend this
guys,
time.
If you have not experienced my singing, you are in for a treat.
You're in for something. I don't know if treat's the word I'd use.
Well, let's all take out our headphones and
Right,
sing
I'm just-
independently with no reference of where the other person is.
That's a good idea.
And just start whatever the fuck we want at whatever speed.
All right.
Oh,
So start within the next couple seconds, okay?
Oh, okay. Everybody do it.
Oh, you guys don't even know who we're singing to. You guys don't even know who we're singing
oh yeah,
to.
that's important.
I think I've got an idea.
I think I might know, but
I might know who it is.
It's Manda. So Manda has been Manda and Floop have been extremely supportive of the channel, and We're gonna sing happy birthday to Amanda. So,
But wait, Mike,
What's
we
up?
can't just sing happy birthday to Amanda. It
What?
was Orc's birthday yesterday too.
That's right, it was.
No.
who was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Who was it? Again, I couldn't hear.
Orchrist
Orchrist. Oh.
celebrated his birthday yesterday.
Oh, here we go. Ready?
All right.
Ready? Are we ready?
No.
Are you guys taking your headphones off to do this? Are we literally doing this?
I'm leaving mine on. Let's just
I was
go.
just gonna fake you out and not sing and hope you were the only one singing.
That was kind of my plan too.
What?
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday
to
you.
This is a funeral procession, by the way.
Birthday to
Cheers. Orchrist and Amanda.
Amanda.
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
I don't think they want any more after that.
Manticore.
I played that today.
Alrighty, somebody do me a
Well-
favor and clip that so we can send it to all applicable people. So, are you guys on Cameo? I'll be needing the service again.
Yeah,
We are available for hire, Candleless. So
for $3. We'll send one to anyone you want.
Yep.
$3 each.
And
All right.
I happen to know you're about to make $3, aren't you?
Oh,
Consider
man.
it an investment in your future.
All right, guys.
Don't be like us, kids. Go to school.
Without further ado, I'm going to need a dice roll from all 4 of the cast members.
All right.
I think you need a roll too. Let's start out season 2 with getting Mike and
Natural 20.
Wow,
Maybe
nice.
We'll try that in
Roll.
season 3. We'll try that in
Boy,
season
those
3.
are good rolls. This is the season of
God.
Gunnar, so.
Damn it.
Oh wow, Gunnar, you are
Oh.
toast, bud.
Oh.
Wow, that's
All right.
2 in a row.
Davdithas, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 13.
And Mihaly?
17.
And Gunnar.
Much less.
Okay. Alrighty. So for those of you new to the channel, what we do is at the beginning of every session, we roll a d20, and whoever gets the lowest roll has to give a recap from the previous week's episode. So Gunnar has a track record of
Whirling like
giving
crap.
recaps. So we're just gonna say that. So without any further ado, we will have Gunnar give the recap from last week.
So last week on the Tabletop Tavern, no, I'm just kidding. Last week the show started out with rustling in the bushes, as you guys may or may not have remembered, as we were hanging out with Squee in the woods. And out of the bushes stepped this massive form with a mason shield and golden armor that radiated holiness.
Blah, 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 blah.
That
Some
really,
ugly loser stepped out.
he really personified his god, and it made me rethink my clerichood. You know, how can I better be of service to my deity? And looked at Decider a second time too to see
Gunnar.
maybe where I picked up some bad habits.
Gunnar, real quick, I just want to interrupt too. I think that character that came through the woods also had a really good opinion about the plays in town.
I think he did. I think he might have. He might have.
I think they're very uncultured and don't know good when they see it.
He spoke. See, when he reviewed it, he spoke to my very soul, and I think I agreed with him. I think I'm with him on that one. So
It's okay.
I don't know.
Sometimes a lot of people agree on wrong things. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
All right, let's
this
get
gentleman's name was Moat, and he was sporting a symbol of Abadar. He was in fact the paladin. He told us he was tracking the something north of us and had followed it back to the water's edge and circled around a couple times. We determined, in fact, that it was the same creature that we were tracking, the ghoul of some sort, this undead creature. After some discussion, we told Moat where to go into town to see if maybe he could help out. Pardon me one second.
Cough, cough.
Stop
I'll
dying.
tell him where to
Stop
go.
dying.
Pardon me, guys. Sorry about that. And we sent him back to town. We talked a little bit longer with Squee and amongst ourselves and discussed some things. And Squee, of course, made another case to come back and be part of the city. After that, we returned to town to prepare once again to enter the glassworks, but not before I went to go speak to Sheriff Tavern, and the crew went back to the bar. Speaking to Devon, I managed to finally finagle and work some stuff to get Squee into town. Somehow, the Barbarian, not the Cleric with charisma, negotiated passageway for Squee into the town. I'd like that on note, please. Once everything was done and everything was discussed, we met with several others, and we talked to Devon as well about the items we'd need for the regrowth of Heron's fingers, so he wasn't all thumbs. And afterwards, we took off and headed to the basement. Thing was all clear. We moved forward, only to get surrounded by Sin Spawn and the flying head demon thingy.
That attacks Davdithas'
copyright
waist.
Cyclone Jack.
That is a technical term.
It is.
Yes. And of course, we continued through the underground until we got to the room with the Dorito pedestal that we smashed. I smashed. And we were ambushed, of course, by the sight of, well, bad things that would make our bad night turn even worse.
That's fairly accurate. I would say that's fairly accurate.
Good recoup. You guys all right with that? Thumbs up?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Cool.
My name's Mike, and I endorse this ad.
P.S. Decider needs to get good.
Hey.
That was
It's the armor, man. I'm sorry.
That creature.
It's the gold armor, man. We got to step up your game, dude.
Well, gosh, if you like Moat so much, why don't you just marry him?
Maybe I will. Maybe he'll actually finish.
Oh.
All
right.
If he's finishing with you, that's not a life I want.
Last time I give you the chair test.
Thank you. That's great news.
All right.
I'm gonna visit the local blacksmith and make him cast an iron chair.
And just put a wood frame around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Gunnar, we got you a present.
That's gonna hurt.
Let's do the chair test, guys.
Alrighty.
Me first.
All right. Before you get going, also, if you are new to the channel, I want to let you know we have a little bit of a community interaction here. If you hang around long enough, if you participate in chat and you build up enough points, you can give some rewards to the players or to myself, as well as if you are a sub to the channel, you can give some awards to the players to benefit them or help me murder them because it's fun. So without further ado, when last we left off, Davdithas and Gunnar had walked into the room and saw a creature rising from the pool of water, a familiar figure that they had fought in town at the a couple weeks ago or a week ago. The figure of this creature, it's a Bargist, rose up, looked at the party, laughed, and said, "It's time." And with that, I'm going to need initiative from the party.
Keep up the map.
Could you? Yeah, I was just gonna ask if you could pop the map.
I guess I could do that, and then we could switch the scene so people can see what are going on.
Nah, let's just fight it blind.
You guys are so needy. What? I just.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
AKA.
There we go.
What did you guys get for initiative?
Oh boy, 3.
16.
9.
16.
Okay. All right. So you guys are starting good for the night. Okay. So I'm gonna bring it around to the center of the combat. So the figure rises to a full height. It is you guys have seen this before. It's got back-bent hind legs. It looks vaguely wolfish. It's got claws on its hands, fur covering its whole body, saliva dripping from its face. But I'm going to need a perception from all of you, please.
The one thing I'm good at. 22.
19.
9.
10.
Anybody that has rolled higher than a 10, so everybody except for Idabrix, notices that they're able to see through him into the back of the room. He's translucent and almost as not as if he's fully there. But he looks at you and says,
You come to this place. You come to this place of power to fight me. You come to your doom.
and with that, a couple creatures start to appear out of the pool. The familiar figures of Sin Spawn rise up out of the pool and jump to the side of the pool and look over at Davdithas. And as the saliva is dripping from their faces, the first one, the one to the left of the fountain, rushes over, hops up on top of the wall of the fountain, and rears its jaws at Davdithas, trying to make an attack. Boom, boom. So he is going to attempt to bite Davdithas in the face for AC 11.
That is no good.
That is no good. So the second creature as well hops up on to the lip of the pool and runs over, and it snaps at Davdithas and tries to latch onto his new armor for AC 21.
Oh, that's found a soft spot on me.
It found a soft spot. Okay, so as it lunges at Davdithas, it finds a little soft spot in the armor and does 5 points of damage to Davdithas, as well as I'm gonna need you to make a saving throw, and that would be boom, boom, boom. I forget what the saving throw is. Will save, please. Give me a will save, Davdithas.
Will save. Coming in hot for 26.
All right, Davdithas, as it bites you, you start the rage starts to you feel yourself starting to get really mad, but it washes over you very quickly. With that, it's going to bring us to Mihaly.
Okay. Oh goodness. I really want to hit them with. Can I just talk to you about my decision right now?
Yeah.
I want to run in and hit them with a color spray and set up the battlefield.
Okay.
But running in is something that I feel I should not do in my gut. How would you balance the?
This is not a question for me. This is you can ask a 1-sentence question to your party, and they can and one person can respond.
Okay, I'm not articulate enough to figure that out at the moment. I will not put myself in immediate danger. I cast magic missile from the threshold of the door at the creature who's in the middle there.
Okay, the
Who's
Barghest.
not engaged in combat. Yes, sir.
Okay,
It's a what?
it's a Barghest. You've seen this creature before. You figured out what it was.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted by these things attacking me.
All right. So, Mihaly, as you cast the spell, the missiles fly through the. Actually, it just fails.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna shout to the party. Guys, can't hit it with missiles. And I'm gonna cower in fear, strategically, defensively.
Mihaly, just I'm gonna help you out a little bit here. What happens? What is the property of a magic missile? What does it do?
I am reading so fast. I'm assuming it can only hit physical objects, or there's a right way to say that.
How does it strike?
It's a force damage, but I don't really know how force damage works.
How does it strike? There's very specific verbiage in there, and I'm trying to help you out, man. Unerringly, does it say?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Missile strike unerringly.
All right, Gunnar, it is your turn.
All right. It's 10 feet, 15 feet, That's 20 feet.
Okay.
And we're gonna go mollywop the big man that I'm flanking with a decider because, well, that's a thing.
Hey, I'm useful for something.
So with a quick swipe of the sword and a set of deft movements, I move in for the flank.
Oh, so you're swinging at the sin spawn that's attacking Davdithas?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's a 13 to hit.
All right. So as Gunnar runs into the room, seeing Davdithas being attacked by 2 sin spawn, he runs up behind the creature, steps into the fountain, and takes a swing at the sin spawn that is that had missed Davdithas and is unable to land a telling blow. It hits the creature but bounces off the rubbery hide of it. Idabrix, your turn.
See, are the doors? Are they open? Like, do they stay open, or
Yes,
do they
yeah.
swing back shut? Okay, they do.
Stay open.
Perfect. In that case, from where I'm standing, and I can move if I have to, but can I hit the sin spawn that is being flanked by Davdithas and Gunnar if I use my crossbow?
You would have to take a 5-foot step forward.
I will take a 5-foot step forward, and then I will try to hit it with my crossbow.
So I'm gonna put you right here because that's an actual spot.
Okay.
All right.
And
As you know, since they are in hand-to-hand combat, you will be swinging at a -4.
yes,
Okay.
plug that in so I can not forget. Crossbow.
So Idabrix, seeing her friend Davdithas in trouble, sneaks out from behind the wall, aims her crossbow at the creature, lets a bolt fly for
Ooh.
what AC?
I rolled a natural 20.
All right, so that's a hit. Did it confirm?
It did confirm.
It did?
No, it didn't. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So the bolt flies true. It goes over and around Davdithas. It goes around Davdithas and lodges right into the up by the throat of the creature with a loud thunk. For how much damage, Idabrix?
That is going to do. Sorry, I was reading the screen. That is going to do a whopping 2 damage.
All right.
Yeah.
So as a bolt strikes true, it goes in, not too far. It's a good shot, but it doesn't look like Idabrix. You weren't able to get a vital spot on the creature. Davdithas, it's your turn, sir.
All right. So I've seen the focus that is happening on the sin spawn to the south of me, and I choose to attack him. So I'll pull my Morning Star out and give him a good whap on the head, hopefully.
Okay.
I am also going to use my +1 from Candleless
Okay.
for a 24.
That is a hit, sir.
Nice one.
Excellent. Thank you. Let's see how hard I hit him. 3.
So describe the blow to me. How are you attacking?
Stay back.
So I grab the Morning Star, and as I kind of go to strike him in my haste, I don't really get a good angle, and it's kind of like an odd, like half underarm, half wrist still pointing forward, kind of jab, swing, turn, kind of thing. I kind of like bop him on the head.
So
I'm playing
as
whack-a-mole.
Davdithas boops him on the top of the head, he boops him right. He gets him right in the snoot. He boops his snoot, and he hits him for 3 points of damage. The creature at this point is bloodied, and that brings us to the top of the order. The room plunges into darkness.
That's normal. Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. You guys hear casting, and the room plunges into the darkness. I forgot that part. That's important.
Can I determine what spell maybe I'm hearing
Sure, roll it.
with a spellcraft?
Correct.
I will also do the same.
A 20 for me, sir.
I will as well.
Yes.
I won't.
Haha, 21.
All three of you are familiar with the spell. You realize darkness has been cast in the room.
Wow, I didn't need a spellcraft to figure it out.
Alrighty. That brings.
Beat that I'm familiar with the spell. Would I know? Like my character, Mihaly, is familiar with the spell.
Yep.
This guy right here, the player, not so much.
Okay.
Would I know if light would do anything against it.
Look up the spell in the.
I can just look it up. I didn't want to Google stuff with that.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Thanks.
you are very very well versed in the spell, so you can look at the effects.
That's great. Thanks, man.
All right. So you hear the Bargus laugh, in the darkness.
Get them, my minions.
And with that, Davdithas, the sin spawn to the left of you is going to hop down and maneuver around to your back, trying to take a bite out of your rump. And he is going to bite you for AC 20.
Oh, that's gonna. I'm only wearing half plate. My rump's not covered.
All right. Does an AC 14 hit for the confirm?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he is going to do 4 points of damage to Davdithas. And Davdithas, I'm going to need you to give me that will save again, please.
Oh
yes.
My will is strong, so hopefully
All
another
right.
26.
You get extremely mad as the jaws clamp right onto your rump and take a little chunk out of it, and you get really mad, but you realize, this doesn't seem like a natural rage. You're obviously mad he took a chunk out of you, but it doesn't feel like a natural rage. Gunnar, the one in front of you is going to turn around and try and latch onto your. He's going to try to bite you and come with 2 claws. He's going to be doing a full attack on you. All right, so does the AC 14 hit?
Negative.
Or, AC 18.
Negative.
AC 7.
Nope.
So the sin spawn in a fit of rage spins around and tries to bite Gunnar, trailing with his claws and trying to swipe at him, but is unable to land a successful blow on him. Mihaly, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay within the door. I'm gonna fire off some more magic missiles.
Can you see your
But
target?
this time, I'm gonna send one to each of the sin spawns.
Can you see your target?
I believe I can.
How are you seeing your target in the darkness?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Darkness has a 20-foot range from wherever it's cast, but also it brings it down 1 light level. Like light brings it up 1 light level, right?
I believe so. So now the only light source you guys had was something on the belt or the shield, I believe, right?
That is a negative.
What did we have?
Decider 12's plate is light.
Decider's whole armor.
Okay, so
So he should be a good source of light, and they're right next to him. Would I be able to see them?
Let's look at the spell real quick, because I want to make sure we're treating you guys fairly. I have to go into the spells and darkness.
And as far as light lasts 10 minutes per level, so for me that's
Correct.
like
Right.
Yeah, a half hour. So I think we're good on that.
Oh, I should have outlined the area that it was done into, actually. My fault, guys. I'm going to put a marker. Right there. All right. So you guys were, I would say, normal light. So it went to dim light. Okay, so you can see your target, Mihaly.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks. Yeah, so I'll cast 1 at each.
One at each what?
Sin spawns.
Okay. All right, so...
First one does 1 + 1 is 2, and the second one does 3 + 1 for 4.
Okay, describe to me how the spell, how it physically happens.
I'm just gonna like reach out my hands and kind of like grab 2 missiles and launch them out like 1, 2, like, and just kind of throw them and curve them around Davdithas and hit them on either side.
Okay.
Hoping to distract them and pull them away a little bit.
Okay, as the missiles hit the flesh of the creatures, little sparks pop off, and the first one takes 2 points of damage, and it looks like the other one takes 4 points of damage, and it is obviously wounded. Gunnar, it's your turn, sir.
All right. I think I'm going to use my +1 from Nate.
Okay.
I'm going to enter a rage. And I'm going to power attack.
Okay. And what are you swinging?
So, I'm swinging at the injured one in front of me.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and see if we can cut this guy down to size.
So Gunnar, what do you AC what?
28.
AC 28. That is a hit, sir.
All right. And he gets teed off as the blade cuts through his thick hide for 16 points of damage.
All right. So, Gunnar, as your blow comes down, you cleave through the back of the creature, splitting his hind end in twain. The creature, the sin spawn loses its balance as it falls to the ground, and the gore and its guts pour out of its the hind end onto the floor. Idabrix, your turn.
So I'd like to cleave
Oh, okay, absolutely.
into the incorporeal, ether-driven creature, not knowing if it'll hit or not, but I'm going to try anyway.
Okay.
So that's a...
You're gonna have to roll that manually and tell me what the result is.
Okay. That'll be... It'd be a 15 to hit.
That does not hit, sir. Does not.
Okay.
All right. Davdithas, you're up. So the creature between yourself and Gunnar has fallen dead. And you are good to go.
All right.
It's actually my turn because Gunnar cleaved.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry, Idabrix. It's your turn. Thank you for catching that.
All right. So I'm going to have to step up into the room. I'll squeeze by Mihaly, and I'm going to come step. Can I stand in that square right there?
Yep, there's a valid step.
Okay.
So you're standing right in the entrance, one step beyond the entranceway to the door on to the right, to the east part of the room.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. And I'm going to shoot at the other sin spawn again with my crossbow.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire, and that's a 12.
So that would be an 8 with the -4.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would be an 8 with the -4. I forgot to put that in.
So
Yep.
Idabrix, seeing her friends in trouble, steps into the room, slides to the side of the door, brings her crossbow to bear, and lets fly an arrow. It goes over the sin spawn and clangs off the back of the room. With that, you guys hear a spell being cast.
It was my turn, by the way.
Oh, I did it again. Because I advanced it. I had
Did it again.
gone, just gone. And Davdithas, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna do a simple 5-foot step to the southwest.
Okay.
And
It's
I'm
like you
gonna-
love me.
I do. Don't ever leave me. And I'm gonna show my love for everyone by dropping to a knee with a holy symbol in my hand and saying, "Desna, heal the wounds I have suffered." And I will channel energy. I'm going to selectively channel against the sin spawn, which I don't think has been injured anyway, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't get my healing.
Hey, man, I hit it with a missile. It may not have been the best
Oh, that's
missile.
true. Sorry.
I mean, it's like slightly annoyed at least.
I do see a small cat scratch on it.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't want that healed, so
Keeping it real.
everyone can heal for 6.
Okay. So as the healing power of Desna flows out from Davdithas, if anybody is injured, you can heal for 6.
So my non-lethal damage,
That's gone.
it's all gone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay. I'm no longer concussed from a chair.
All of a sudden, he snaps out of it. Where are we?
Oh, well, it's kind of dim. What's going on?
You guys hear a cast being cast. You hear a spell being cast in the room as well.
I'd like to determine what that is, my friend.
Indeed. No idea.
Nope, not a clue.
Oh,
I'm
mine
giving you
didn't roll.
guys a +5 because you literally just heard this spell being cast. Another instant of darkness is being cast. in
Okay,
the room.
18.
I'm-
Darkness does not stack.
You can cast it in different areas.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Whew. I was like, I'm sure I just read that.
3 minutes ago, he didn't even know what the whole spell was. Now
I know.
I was-
Now I'm a pro. This is how D&D works. I read it once. I know everything.
I know.
You're wrong.
And the rules learning starts now, folks.
Okay. And with that, we're gonna bring us to the sin spawn that is still alive, and he is going to, seeing Mihaly casting spell, he's gonna step up and attempt to bite Mihaly. Or EC 23, natural 20.
Yeah.
And does a 21
That's
confirm?
a big old hit. But yeah, that does confirm, yes.
Okay. So the creature
Bye.
seeing an opportunity to attack somebody who is first in the arcane arts, reaches up to Mihaly and takes a chunk out of him for. I'm sorry, he takes a chunk out of him for.
Oh, that's a miss. We'll just stop it there. That's fine.
He takes 11 points of damage. Oh, max damage is. Yes, 11 points of damage. So you take five more than that was on them.
10 with my one temporary from Davdithas at the end of the last. Okay, so
Correct.
10 wounds total.
Yeah. So
that is on my sheet, sir.
Okay, so you got 6 from the system. It screwed up because I did that other roll in between that. Okay. And with that, it brings us to Mihaly.
Now I'm pissed.
I need a will save from you. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Okay, I will roll a will save of 1 + 4 is 5.
These rolls. These
Guys.
rolls.
It's been nice knowing you.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
All right, so roll a d6 for me, please.
Fuck. Is that the second one? That's a 1.
All right. So for the next minute, Yachts, as the creature's fangs pierce your flesh, a feeling of rage comes over you. It's everything you can. It consumes your thought process. You are so filled with rage, you become sick to your stomach.
It's so real.
You will be sick. You'll be sickened for 1 minute. So most likely the length of this combat. So I'm going to give you the sickening condition. Give me 1 second.
Can I just look up how that works?
Yep, absolutely.
Thanks.
So sicken goes on Mihaly, and we got to adjust the rounds for 60 rounds.
Oh, is that all?
Yep. Remember, after this combat, let's remove this so you don't get the negative effects. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No, 10 rounds. I'm sorry, 10 rounds because they're 6 seconds apiece. I can math. Sorry.
Math is hard.
Okay, Mihaly, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm still reading on how sickened works. You take a status penalty equal to what value on your checks and DCs?
Give me 1 second.
It doesn't say on the.
It doesn't say
I'm on Glass Top Games. That's weird.
It doesn't say.
Maybe it does.
Character takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
A -2.
Yep.
Okay. I'll 5-step out.
Okay.
And I'll I guess if I don't have to do a check to hit on magic missiles, I'll shoot magic missiles at it.
Yep.
Because fuck this guy, I'm pissed.
You will literally
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. So I'll fire 2 at this fella. The sin spawn, just so I'm being clear.
Okay.
3 + 1 is 4, and 3 + 1 is 4.
Okay. So the rage causes Mihaly to focus his spell so well that the creature is hit for 8 points of damage. The darts fly out of his hands, and one hits the creature in the flank, and another one hits him right solidly in the chest. As the darts hit the creature, sparks burst off, and it rears back in pain.
I'm like, yeah, suck that. Ooh, ooh. Try not to puke.
Gunnar, it's your turn, sir.
Still in a blinding fury of rage, I'm going to charge and smash that dude in the back of the head.
You
With a
smash
mighty
that
swing of the blade. Let's see if we can take him clean off. With another power attack, why not?
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
That does hit, sir. So as Gunnar runs forward, he swings with a mighty blow of his sword for how much damage?
12 points of damage.
So for 12 points of damage, as the blade comes flying through the creature, it separates its leg, and arterial blood shoots from the back of the creature, and it falls to the ground, dying.
That's my secret, Mihaly. I'm always angry.
That just fucking happened. That just happened. Idabrix, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
You almost killed Yachts.
And
I'm
the
okay.
game is now broken.
Is that so red?
Oh, my
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take a step back to this square, and I'm going to shoot the sin spawn again with my crossbow.
Okay.
The dead Sid spawn?
Is it dead?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I missed that.
So
I missed you saying it was
Did she
dead.
hit it? Did she hit
Nope.
it?
No, critical failed.
I rolled a 1.
Idabrix, give me a d20 roll, please.
No.
Yes.
God, I'm gonna get shot.
10.
Alrighty. This.
For
I'm gonna get
Mike,
shot.
Mike has just put his head down. That's not good.
That means
I
everything's gonna
quit.
be
I'm going
fine.
home.
So I'll read you guys the
Taking my
text.
ball and
I'll
taking
read-
my ball and going home.
I'll read you guys the text of what it says, and then I'll give you my ruling. The target critically hits you with a basic attack. If this action is impossible, your original target gains an action point. So
The target's dead.
So Idabrix, you getting very
I was
lucky.
just making sure, man.
She was double tapping it.
Yeah.
So Idabrix, that is your turn, unless you'd like to do anything else.
I mean, there are worse things that could have happened.
That's true.
I
I could have gone.
I just like to point out, if you look in chat, my emote has a Santa hat on it. How is that?
Yes, it's from the channel points.
Okay, fair enough. Davdithas, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Can I roll any type of knowledge check on this remaining thing?
Holy crap! It's happening, Mike.
Knowledge Arcana.
Oh, I actually have that.
I'm not. Knowledge Planes. I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
I don't have that.
Or give me.
Come on.
Yeah. It would be either Knowledge Planes, or I'm trying to think if it's
Religion?
either religion. It might be religion. Give me one
It's a
second.
demon.
I literally just dropped a nat 20 off the board because you couldn't decide. Now I'm upset.
Boom, boom, boom. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
It could be
There,
religion.
just-
We won't be doing that.
I mean, I'm okay with religion. I know a little bit of religion. Not much, but a little. I know that. Des
I'll make
is
a
cool.
ruling right now. You can do religion.
Religion it is. Huzzah! Damn it. That went from a 20 to a 1.
He lost a nat 20 and gained a nat 1.
Yep. That's a 5.
You're not sure you know much about this, Davdithas.
I'm not sure I even know religion anymore.
Apparently, Mo is the better holy man.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Holy. I don't understand.
All right, I'm gonna need a perception from everybody, please.
Whoa. That's my whole turn?
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Whoa.
My bad.
Whoa.
I'm just trying. I'm so excited to kill you guys tonight. I'm just skipping your turns.
That you are. That you are.
That seems fair. I like it.
Seems fair, he says. I am going to take I'm gonna move to the south about 10 feet.
Okay.
And I take a leisure stroll kind of while looking at him with a little eye twitch. And I'm going to do the good old channel energy for healing again. And I'm going to select him to not receive it because Desna don't touch that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Desna's Anaconda don't.
Yes. So everyone can heal for 5.
Yay.
Davdithas, I'm going to need perception for you on your turn, please.
Very well. My perception is an astounding 21.
Davdithas, as you look up onto the balcony, you see a creature up there from your vantage point. And I will let you see what the creature looks like. Although you are pretty familiar, because you roll so well, this creature is standing there with an axe in its hand, clawed, clearly undead, rotting. However, you have seen this face before. You know this to be Nuala. The very briefly, there's certain characteristics that stand out, and she looks down at you, cackles, and points the axe at you specifically, and laughs. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
No, but I just have to say real quick, I'm laughing because of the comment that was made on my knowledge religion check. I look at it and I go, it's for sure not Desna, and I just run.
So
that's accurate.
All right.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. All right, now I'm going to need a perception from everybody, please.
That's a 14 from me.
10.
16.
Anybody who has got a what about you, Davdithas?
Oh, another one? Okay.
Yeah.
Thought it was for the same thing.
No.
Huzzah! That is a 24.
Anybody who
Oh
is
my God.
who has rolled over a 15 sees the blood from the spin spawn that died up on the lip of the pool there. Sees some blood drip down into the pool, and the pool kind of lights up a little bit and flashes.
No. No, it doesn't.
So Davdithas,
Not even once.
yeah. So Davdithas, you seeing this, you seeing the creature up on the balcony, it starts to make its way down to you, cackling and laughing along the way.
I wish I wasn't in a rage right now.
So it moves down. What is its speed? Sorry. Its speed, okay, is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It steps up to you and takes a swing with its battle axe for AC 19.
Haha, thanks to my new armor. Deflects off the side.
So it clings off the pauldron of Davdithas, and give me a perception, everybody else, please.
I got a 7.
I suck at these tonight. I got a 13.
15.
Anybody over a 10 sees the figure appear and walk down and try to take a swing at Davdithas with its axe. That brings us to Mihaly.
Okay. I'm gonna step into the doorway and cross the threshold into the room super cautiously, a little bit sheepishly, if you will, and fire up a couple more missiles. This time launching them at the undead creature who's attacking my paladin buddy. Cleric buddy.
Wow.
We don't have paladins.
No.
I don't care. You're all just strangers to me, right?
Just strange.
They're not strangers. They're just
You're
strange.
a paladin. You're whatever, right? You're just a paladin. I'm joking at this point. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, eh?
Thank you.
A 5 and a 4.
Okay. So the little missiles fly out of your fingertips and they lodge true into the creature. As they hit, little sparks spark off, and it looks over at you, Mihaly. Its face opens in a smile, and a tongue drops out of its mouth, and with and it just kind of, you hear a hollow like chuckle. And Gunnar, it's
And
your
I
turn.
5-step back out of the room.
Okay. Okay.
That's a charge and a power attack, and I'm going to use the +1 from Nate.
Charge.
Why not?
Charge.
We're going to take down Davdithas' girlfriend. No kissy in here. Not how we do things.
I was thinking dirty thoughts when he said the tongue was coming out and stuff.
Oh, God, of course it was. So with an upward cut from down around the thigh, aiming to aim around the top of the shoulder, I swing at this undead monstrosity that dares get in our path with a 26 to hit.
And what weapon are you swinging with?
The +1 magical longsword.
Okay. And so he runs in and connects on the side of the creature, and it lodges into the little bit of meat left on him. For how much damage?
She takes a mighty blow of 16 points of damage.
Okay. So as Gunnar's blow connects on the creature, he realizes he's done some damage, but it has resisted partial point of that damage, and it just rears back in pain. With that, it brings us to Idabrix.
Okay, let's see.
Idabrix is in the Idabrix room where Idabrix was born.
I know, it's true. Very fond memories of this room, only not.
Pressure. Do
Somebody
it.
throw her.
Right? Can I run up the stairs and then jump off into the air and
Watch me dive. Mom, watch me dive.
look, guys, no hands.
Oh.
You're not looking.
All right. Well, considering where I am and considering where the creepy looking girlfriend of Davdithas is, I'm gonna need to move. So I am going to let's see, 5, 10. I'm gonna move up to here. Can I stand right there since I'm like on the stairs?
You don't have room to move around the creature to between you and the wall.
Okay. All right. Then I will not do that. Do I have room to move past Davdithas?
Yes, because it's a friendly target. So I mean, he's a friendly square, so you can move
So
through
can
a
I,
friend.
so I can go right there?
Correct.
All right. Then I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing with my short sword.
Okay. So Idabrix, seeing her friends in trouble, runs up into the room and slides to the side right around Davdithas and takes a swing at the creature for AC.
That is a 20.
Okay, and that is a hit.
Sweet. And that is a hey. That is a nothing because it didn't do anything. That is a 7 to hit.
Idabrix, as you hit the creature, you realize that you have done. You had seen previously the damage coming from Gunnar, being it didn't do as much as you, but your blade strikes true into the creature for 7 points of damage.
Sweet.
All right. Davdithas, it's your turn. Unless you'd like to do anything else, Idabrix.
Nope, that's it because I had to move 20 feet.
Okay.
All right, so I'll look her dead in her
Dead
face. I'll look her dead in her dead face and say, "You remember what happened last time I did this?"
Roll to seduce.
Grab the Morning Star and go to take a crack at her.
Okay.
Oh, not quite the same result. I rolled a 9.
He often has a hard time taking a crack at the ladies.
Unfortunately, he wasn't able to beat this like we beat that joke to death.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry.
There's
I
one thing he'll
tried.
be beaten.
Yeah. Oh
boy.
boy. Oh,
That just happened, folks.
that just happened.
This is a night of that just happened.
That just happened.
That's what we should have called this episode. Well, that just happened.
So it's safe to assume I missed, correct?
You did miss her.
Okay.
Totally hit.
I look up at her. I go, guess this isn't the same. And that's me.
That's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are my minions amusing you?
And so the creature standing in front of you guys is going to start to run away, and I'm going to need attack of opportunity from all three of you, please.
Yes. With a pleasure. That is a 5 from me.
That misses.
There's a 17 from me.
It's a hit.
And that would be a 26 for me.
That's a hit.
6 damage.
All right, Idabrix, you, as the creature runs away, you reverse your blade and draw across the creature and do for full damage. Gunnar, you swing around in a mighty arc and it comes down on the shoulder of the creature for 11 points of damage, but you don't think it does as much damage as you think it should. All right.
I think I need to trade the sword in for a newer model.
It's true. It's true. And so the creature is going to run away and start to cast a spell.
I'll see if I can determine what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
24.
9.
Davdithas, you are you know the spell to be invisibility. You as well, Gunnar. And
Thank you.
And Mihaly, you soon see the creature fade from view. So with that, it's going to bring us to perceptions. Everybody, please.
Very well.
Nat 20 for 21.
19.
Nat 20 minus 2 for sickness for 18.
That's a 15 plus 13 for 28 for me.
Okay, anybody over 15 sees two creatures crawling out of the pool from the area where the blood leaked into it. Let me do this, and they rise up out of that pool, and the glow of the pool diminishes as it does so. And that brings us to Mihaly.
All right, it's my time to shine. I showed, I've got this, everyone. And I put my hands together and I draw a pointer in the shape of a cone to make sure my targets are where I want them.
Gets out a magic marker.
Get out a protractor.
Guys, hold on 1 second. Just stay still. I gotta measure something.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to hit these both. You get it. 15-foot cone. Pretty sure I can do it from there.
Yep.
It might not be the right angle, but either way.
Okay, and what are you doing?
Color spray at the 2 fresh, what I'm assuming to be sin spawns that have crawled out of the well.
Okay, and so how RP it for me? How does it happen?
Okay. So as I see them come up, I look and see my party standing over there, and I'm not sure if they see them yet, so I know it's all up to me. Mihaly must save the day again.
Okay.
And I bravely cast my hands in front of me and call forth a flow of color in an attempt to disrupt the view
Okay.
of these pathetic little creatures.
Okay. And
That was worthy of an Oscar.
That was.
Thank
that
you.
was.
That was really terrible. I'm sorry. You guys are great. I'm here all
You
week.
like me. You really like me.
All right.
I'm glad that you guys put up with me enough to hang out with me. Thanks for that.
Drop the spell on Mihaly. So let's see.
Sure.
Let's see how that does.
1 and 2.
No, that looks like it did it twice. So when you dropped it on him, I think it did.
Well, you dropped 1 on each, right?
Oh, okay. All right. I see what it did. All right, my bad. Okay, so it did his roll plus the roll of the creature. Okay. So that was a failure, and that was a failure as well. So what is their hit dice? That's what I gotta find out.
Yes, look into it. So we know
Look
how.
into it. So, Mihaly, what
Yes,
does
do it.
Give me the. Fuck.
Okay,
Um,
two or less, the creature's blinded, unconscious, and stunned for 2d4.
Yep.
Then blinded for 1d4, then stunned for 1.
Okay.
3 or 4 hit dice. Creature's blinded and stunned for 1d4, then stunned for 1.
Okay, so they are blinded and stunned for 1d4 and
Stunned for 1 additional.
so give me a d4 roll, please, both of them.
First one and second one. 4 and 2.
I'm gonna look. I want to see.
Unless they both go on 1, but
You can do one.
I don't know.
I'll give it 4 rounds for those. So blind and stunned for 4 rounds, and then what? Stun, then shaken for 1 after that.
Stunned for 1 after.
Okay. Well, it's gonna take me a second to give them.
So blinded for 4, stunned for 5.
Okay.
Excellent. That's pretty good.
5, 4. Then we're gonna do.
I know my character is very impressed if he was aware of what was happening.
Preemptively impressed.
Yes. I get this weird sixth sense feeling that I'm just really impressed.
The tone of my voice was so confident that you just bought into it wholeheartedly.
I did.
You're like, he's helping.
He's
the
doing a
only
thing.
One. He's the only one who could do it.
Mihaly, would you
Huzzah! My time to shine.
Mihaly, would you like to do anything else on your turn?
I will say huzzah, and that is all.
Gunnar, it's your turn, sir.
Time to smash a man in a fountain. Here we go, folks.
Hey.
Give me your roll manually, please, Gunnar.
That's a 16 to hit.
Gunnar, as you try to swing at the creature in the fountain, it moves to the side, and your blow just sweeps past it. Okay.
The blind thingy?
I thought you said the big creature in the middle.
No, I said the man in the fountain. I didn't specify. I was just going to drop it on the target.
Okay.
That's why I was confused.
Okay. And drop it on the target.
Okay, you want me to roll it?
16 hits.
Okay.
I think. Let me double check. Hold on. I think it. I'm like 99%. Sure. Yes, it does.
Okay. And the blind thingy takes a whopping 8 points of damage.
Hey, for me, that is whopping. Okay.
So Gunnar comes around with what you're using your sword.
Yep, magical longsword again.
Okay, comes down with a sweeping blow and hits the creature in the side for 8 points of damage.
Your worst roll is my best roll.
Hey, you guys specialize in different things. You specialize in, in like combat, Gunnar, and Davdithas specializes in being second best to a paladin. So,
Oh.
I
mean, it's a thing. Not everybody can be the best. Just look at the paladin.
I will be the best. I will be the holiest man around.
I'll be the most pious.
Yes, that's right.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Would you like to do anything else on your turn, Gunnar?
That'll be it for me, sir.
Idabrix.
Oh God, I can't even with you guys tonight. I'm going to.
6 seconds.
Yep, I'm gonna take a few steps over this direction again, and I'm going to switch back to my crossbow, and I'm going to shoot at one of the sin spawn.
Okay.
I know they're stunned, but I'm going to shoot at one anyway.
Which one?
The one that's closest to Gunnar.
Okay.
And
You will be swinging at a -4.
yes. And this
So
right
Idabrix
there.
seeing her friend in trouble. Ooh.
That's
Nice.
the most amazing things ever.
Ooh.
So that's a natural 20 and
Okay.
then a 14
To confirm.
to confirm.
that would confirm. What's your give me okay, so it gave you one automatically pressure point. Give me a d20 roll.
Just a d20 roll.
Yep.
10.
Okay, so Idabrix, roll damage for the creature, please, while I look this up.
That is 12 damage.
Nice.
Idabrix, as the bolt flies into the creature, lodging firmly into its chest, it lodges all the way to the fletching. Your attack was so skillful that you are able to make another standard attack this round.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I get to attack again and still at a -4, I'm assuming.
If you're attacking the same creature.
Yeah, why not?
Is
Get
that
it
same
out of
creature still alive? Real talk.
Nope,
That
it's
was 12
dying.
damage.
It's
Oh,
dying.
okay. Then I'll shoot the one that's right behind it.
Yeah.
So that one is not at a -4?
That would not be at a -4. Nope.
Okay. All right, cool.
I was really hoping you were going to get like a through and through shot and it would carry through and somehow hit the
Right?
next
That would be awesome.
so cool.
So that is a 12 to hit the other one.
Okay, that is. Oh, it is a hit. It is a hit.
Right. And that is a 3.
So Idabrix, as you fire the second shot, I'm sorry. So you take the first shot, it lodges into the creature all the way to the bolt. It falls to the ground dying. You reach to your belt, grab another bolt, spin it around your finger, put it in the crossbow, knock it back, and let fly at the second sin spawn. It hits the top of the shoulder of the creature, taking a little bit of chunk of the flesh off the top of the shoulder. Epic things have happened in this room for Idabrix.
There's been a lot of crits. A lot of crits.
This
I
is
think
a,
we
this
should
is a
set
good
up
room
this
for
as
her.
Idabrix's house.
This is my hideout now,
You should
people.
just
As soon
own
as
it.
we clear it out, man, I am moving in.
Be a temple to Idabrix in here.
Could run like a smuggling ring from here or something.
This is gonna be my safe house, man.
Yeah.
Are you all set, Idabrix?
I suppose.
Davdithas, it's your turn, sir.
I'm gonna talk to Idabrix real quick, and I'm just gonna say, like, do you still have the sword of Wolfgar?
Yes, that's what I was using before.
That's your one
Okay.
sentence.
Yep, that's all I got. That's all I need to know.
I mean, you still you take your standard attack and move and all that stuff, but
Yeah, no, exactly. That's all I need to know conversation wise. All right, I am going to move to the north about 15 feet.
okay. Back towards the doors to the chamber.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, I'll finish that up with my full 20 feet and move right up to the sin spawn.
Okay.
I'll take a swing at him.
So Davdithas, seeing an opponent of his stature, i.e., blind and stunned, decides to walk up to the creature with his, I'm assuming his morning star,
Yes, you are correct.
raise it to
And,
the heavens to Desna, and
I'm gonna hope for that
Takes
I can
this-
hit this
takes a swing.
for 6.
AC 6. Unfortunately, the creature being too deadly for Davdithas is able to dodge the blow in its current stunned and blind state.
It's blind and
Davdithas,
stunned.
as
Still
Davdithas
misses.
is walking over the clank, 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 clank of his armor, alerts the creature that he's coming, and and it's able to avoid the blow.
Amazing. Truly amazing. That is all.
Is it time for me to join the fight?
So the two sin spawn. I'm sorry. You hear a spell being cast from the back of the room.
I'll spellcraft it.
Okay.
I'll sit.
You
this
better
one out.
believe I'm gonna. 2 + 5 = 7. Suck it.
Davdithas, what'd you get? Is
I
anybody?
said I'll sit this one out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's an 8 for me, Bob.
Davdithas, what'd you get?
I'll sit this one out.
No, what did you get? I'm sorry.
Sitting this one out.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
cool.
emotionally upset from my miss.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
you guys are
unfocused.
unsure of what's being cast. All right. And with that, it brings us to Mihaly, and we're gonna take a quick break at this point and allow the class to use the restroom and do other things, and we will be back in about 5 minutes, folks. Okay, we'll see in about 5. Hey everybody, we're gonna get back to the action in just a second here, but I want to introduce myself. My name is Mike, and I'm the Dungeon Master for the Tabletop Tavern, and I wanted to fill you guys in on some things you might not be aware of. Our channel focuses on interactivity. To that end, for our subscribers, you automatically get 1 roll a night, and if you save up your loyalty points, you also have the opportunity to give our players a +1, +2, or +3 to their roll. Hell, you can even give it to me so I can make it that much easier to kill a player. It's a great way for you guys to get involved in the game. Speaking of getting involved in the game, if you join our Discord, !Discord, we have an RP channel that's an expanded lore from this world, and we have a great community of people in there that are keeping it all going offline. Also, we have our community NPC channel. You can answer 5 simple questions. It takes about 2 minutes to come up with a concept for an NPC, and that could get featured in our world. So definitely check that out. Our players also have channels, and I have a Dungeon Master channel for myself as well. So it's a great way for you to connect with us and talk about strategy, ask what people were thinking when they made a decision. So check that out. The easiest way you can support our channel is to like, share, and spread the Tabletop Tavern to anybody you think you might be interested. You know, it's a free way for you to expand our reach and, hopefully can help grow this community. If you are in a position to support us financially, the best way to do that is patreon.com/tabletop tavern. Patreon takes the least amount of money from us, and everything you guys contribute, even as low as $1 a month, goes a long way to help offset some of the costs we incur during running the show. Podcast hosting, licensing, equipment, it adds up pretty quick, and we all do this out of pocket, out of love for it. So thank you so much for coming out to check out this week's edition of the Tabletop Tavern. My name is Mike, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. And let's come back from that break. Cass, how we doing? How we feeling after that break?
Nervous.
Davdithas, when we say 5 minutes, generally we'll be back in 5 minutes, and you should probably finish what's in your mouth.
I'm sorry, I had to pee, and then I grabbed 2 rice cakes, 2 beers, and a stroopwafel.
Oh, stroopwafel, man.
That's
stroopwafel.
That's a good
What
stuff.
the hell is a stroopwafel?
Is that a Belgian treat?
No,
Oh,
German,
Danish?
right?
Is it Danish?
Dutch.
I thought it was German.
It's Dutch.
It's delicious.
It's Dutchlicious.
Dutchlicious.
Get out.
You
What are
can't
they
be our
called?
friend anymore.
Oh,
It wasn't enough time to do all of them. Okay.
You just do better. Do better next time, Davdithas.
Working on it.
As I put food in my mouth.
Yeah, why aren't you finished with that? When we said 5 minutes,
Guys, as you look at the ceiling, the rocks in the ceiling start to rumble a little bit.
No, they don't. They don't fall.
I'm just kidding.
Nobody dies.
I'm just kidding.
Decider might.
It falls directly on Decider.
Next Sunday on the Tabletop Tavern, character creation.
See how they do it all behind the scenes.
All right. Now I'm trying to remember what happened right before the break. Can somebody remind me, because I'm dumb?
It came to me. I didn't know what
We
I was
all
going
were
to do
kicking
anyway.
ass and taking names.
Yeah, you just finished telling us the spell that was cast was...
Oh, I didn't, because you guys didn't figure it out. Yeah.
no, I'm pretty sure you did. If you could just refresh my memory.
Mihaly, your turn, sir.
Oh, okay. As soon as you tell me what that spell was, we'll be on our way. Nope. Okay. Good enough.
Good try.
A for effort.
I'm gonna confidently walk forward into the room, slowly, up behind Davdithas, and I'm going to cast an acid splash at the sin spawn that he's currently fighting.
Okay, that'll be at -4. believe. Because he's in hand, right? Does it say unerring?
We've never done that before with this, but with the bow, absolutely.
Okay, we'll play it as we've been playing it then.
I mean, if it's right, it's right. I'm trying to
remember. I don't remember. Just play it as that.
Okay. Someone out in chat land can correct this.
It's true.
So I'll cast a shot.
It's like a ranged touch, right, or something.
So I roll a 15 plus 2 is 17.
So that is definitely a hit. So Mihaly, seeing the creature standing in front of Davdithas, that Davdithas most graciously just left for Mihaly on purpose.
Yes.
On purpose.
Yes. Calculated.
Starts to cast a spell at the creature, and acid flies at the creature, burning it for how many points of damage?
1 point of damage.
I'm gonna put this into perspective. Still did more damage than Davdithas.
Saw that coming.
That made me feel so much better. Thank you.
All right.
Say those things more often.
As a new player, I want to lift you up. I want to lift you up.
Stop. Go on.
Would you like to do anything else in your turn?
No, that's fine. I
Gunnar,
stand confidently.
Gunnar, your turn.
Yeah. I've got such a sinking feeling, and I know exactly why. And I wish I was smarter than I was. I wish I didn't kill that fish.
So what are we doing, Gunnar?
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting out squares real quick. 1, 2, 3.
Just pick up the corpse at your feet and throw it at the other one, getting it out of the water.
And there you go. We're gonna go in for that flank. You got an attack of opportunity on me, by the way, Mike.
Okay, let's take it. No, I don't. He's stunned.
Oh, and he's blind. Okay, never mind. Look at that. I thought I was just being a silly barbarian. Apparently I wasn't. And we're gonna go for that power attack there, Mike.
Okay.
Let's swing for the fences. What do you say?
I think you should do that. I think that sounds like a good plan.
How about a 25 to hit?
That misses, sir.
Damn,
Obviously.
I
Obviously.
was like, what? Really?
We're fucked.
Oops. Time to run.
All right. So as Gunnar moves around behind the creature, seeing him, almost incapacitated, he maneuvers into a flank, and he comes down with a blow on the creature, splitting it in twain. And with that, the creature falls to the ground dead. Oops. The blood trickles and pools on the ledge of the pool there. Idabrix, your turn.
I don't want to. I'm going to... I think I'm going to start very cautiously making my way up the stairs onto the staging area.
Okay.
That's 5, 10. So
On which side of the room, Idabrix?
On the southwestern side of the room.
Okay.
So the same side that I'm currently on, but I'm just going to start making my way up the stairs. So for right now, I'm just going to position myself at the bottom of the stairs because I'm being very careful not to get too close to anything I can't see.
Okay. All right. Would you like to do anything? Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
I would like to ready my crossbow for an action at this point, but not actually shoot at anybody.
So you're ready. Are you readying an attack in case a valid target shows?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, that brings us to Davdithas.
Am I able to do another knowledge check on this?
On what?
On this, the thing in the middle of the fountain.
I'll give you one more.
All right.
Because I'll give you one more.
May the dice be with me.
Get wrecked, son.
I rolled another one.
Look at you.
You have 2 rolls tonight, 20 and 1.
That's it. That's the 2
So
variables. I got.
Davdithas, you're thinking that you have literally forgot everything you know about religion.
It's not Desna.
It is definitely not Desna.
Desna.
It is not Desna. Would you like?
Gosh.
Is there anything else?
Can I take a roll at it too, Mike?
Yeah,
Can that be a thing?
On your turn, you can.
All right.
All right. Well, with that knowledge, I'm going to move 20 feet to the southwest.
Okay.
And as I do so, I pull out a javelin and I ready it in case any more sin spawn come out of the fountain.
Okay. Alrighty. Idabrix, as you're standing there, you feel a hand try to touch you. Okay.
I do not consent to this.
Let me grab the attack. Sorry.
Let me grab the consent table. Roll to consent.
That is the wrong creature.
Your consent save fails.
Oh, I gotta look at the spell. Hold on. I think it's a ranged touch attack. Hold on.
Not gonna lie, kind of forgot there was an invisible person.
Yeah.
I'd like to reword my readiness.
Yeah, it was specifically curious,
And
wasn't it?
I'm gonna use my +1 from one of the cops.
I meant curiously specific. I don't know what happened to me. The whiskey's
Can't do that. You can't get there from here.
Can't get there from here. Okay.
Can't get
You
there
can't
from
get there from here. That's how we say it in New England, man.
Nah, England.
What? Did you just have a seizure?
Excuse me.
Nah, I say it. Nah, England.
Nagland.
Nah, England.
That is not how we say New England in New England.
That's how you
A
say
textbook New England, and I would know. That is the perfect accent.
I know these things.
All right.
I hate you all.
Nah, England.
Get in the car. We're going to Nagland.
I'm gonna go park the car in Harvard Yard.
This is rocks worthy.
Oh, fuck. Just end it.
Hold on, I need a cup of water. The coffee's
Are we going to Brooklyn now? Get
Yep.
some coffee?
That's Jersey. That's not Brooklyn, baby.
Yeah.
That is not Brooklyn. Oh my god. All right. Idabrix.
Oh.
Does a 26 hit your touch AC?
If I say no, will you believe me?
No.
Oh, damn.
Good try.
Then yes.
All right. And Idabrix, you rolled a saving throw. You rolled a total of 9. That did not make the save. Idabrix, as the creature touches you, I'm gonna explain this, and I'm gonna explain why I'm ruling it how I am. Okay? Because you did ready an attack.
Yes.
All right. As the hand touches you, a creature comes visible and standing right before you. It's the creature you guys saw before. But as her hand touches you, you feel your whole body become paralyzed, and you stand there rigid. You start to exude a smell. A smell starts to come off you with the stink of carrion in a 10-foot radius around you. And you also become sickened. So you're paralyzed.
Son of a bitch, I showered today and everything.
So this is going to be one. I gotta roll for rounds. Let me roll for rounds. 5 rounds. So you are paralyzed for 5 rounds and paralyzed and sickened for 5 rounds. And this stench is emanating 10 feet in a 10 feet radius around Idabrix. So Idabrix, I'm ruling it that you can't make that attack of opportunity because you are
that makes sense.
Okay.
Yep, makes sense.
All right, so it's 10 feet emanating from Davdithas. I'm going to need a saving throw from you, my friend.
Which saving throw is it?
This is a fort save.
Fortitude. Luckily, I stand sturdy on my feet for a 20.
All right. So the wave of this carrion smell washes over you, but you grit your teeth, and you think by the power of Desna, you are shaking off the effects.
Oh, so I actually remember Desna.
You do.
Okay.
You're more like that thing in the sky that kind of talked to you at one point. You're not sure what
What's
it
that
was.
one that started with butterfly? Come on.
Nope. Not ringing a bell.
All right. And
if I may I narrate my current action?
Sure, but I'm gonna take a 5 foot. The creature takes a 5 foot step back.
Okay. So basically, I see everything happening to the side of me, and I'm holding the javelin ready, and I go, still no sin spawn. I don't react to it at all.
Right. You were very specific, in which I appreciated.
Yep.
So you guys all see this. You see a creature pop out from invisibility and put its hand on Idabrix, and Idabrix suddenly just goes rigid and stiff. And Davdithas, you're the only one at this point that smells that rank stink coming off of her.
I let out one wretch. Just
okay.
That's it.
I'm gonna need a perception from Mihaly, Gunnar, and Davdithas.
My best roll.
Idabrix.
Huzzah.
No, you can't do it. You can't.
Nope.
17 total for me.
Mihaly and Davdithas.
I rolled 29.
You rolled a 29. Okay. I think you see this. Mihaly and Davdithas, as you watch, more blood leaks off the top of that railing down into the pool. It flashes, and and you see it like illuminate for a second, and then flash, and then go away as well. All right, so that brings us to Mihaly.
Okay. I'm gonna shout to the rest of the party. I think more of them are coming out of the well. And I'm gonna run over here behind Davdithas.
I respond to his yell and I go, I'm ready.
Okay. And I would now see that the undead creature is back, right?
You did see it. Yep.
Okay. Hiding no more. I cast Infabulate on the creature.
Ooh.
Fabulate.
Yes.
Also known as Glitter Dust. The
It's
intention here is
Infabulate.
to blind it and to give it, basically coat it with gold sparkles that will never come off, so we can see it even if it goes invisible.
I don't.
Ooh.
You're welcome if this works.
I love it. I love it.
It casts.
Nice.
Oh no.
It is not. So it is not blind, Mihaly. So as a poof of glitter explodes in a 10-foot square around the creature, it rears back and is just like screaming and tries to flail away. In the process, it covers his eyes and it is not blinded, but at this point, it is covered in glitter.
Fantastic.
If I remember right, I believe that's how the spell works. I can take a quick look. Mihaly, peruse
I'll
it.
double check.
Okay, but I believe
I'll update you by
I believe
next
it,
round. Yeah.
as long as it's in the area of effect, it gets glittered, but I don't believe the blind takes place.
Yeah. A cloud of golden particles covers everything and everyone in the area.
What's
But
the
then
range
they
on that?
make a saving throw for blindness each round. And they take a -42 penalty on stealth checks. Or
Okay.
-40 penalty on
Okay.
stealth.
Minus 40.
So
40.
Wow.
I mean,
Because-
they're covered in gold glitter.
because technically you can still invisibility gives like I think it's a plus 50 to stealth or something like that. So technically you can theoretically if it could go invisible, but it's not lately. So
I'm greatly diminishing the return.
Okay.
That's all.
All right, Mihaly, would you like to do anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna 5-step back away from Davdithas.
Okay. Gunnar, your turn.
Angry smelly lady smash. 20, 25, 30. 35 and 40. Angry smelly lady smash.
You have a 40-foot movement, and you.
I do.
I love it.
That's 50. I think I count. Remember, that's elevated. That's an elevated. You'd have to either go up one set of stairs or not. Or the
I did
other.
go up one set of stairs, the far ones.
So you are here.
Yep.
5,
So 5, 10,
15.
15.
No, 15 would be here because it's your second diagonal movement.
Yeah, every
no,
second
you know what?
diagonal.
No, you know what? Because those are 5-foot steps. The grid's just shitty. So here, 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. But you're not, I think with charge, you have to charge in a straight line.
Yeah, it's a straight line for a charge. I was just going at her.
Okay. All right. All right. So Gunnar runs up around the stairs and comes around and takes a swing at the creature with his
Magical longsword.
Okay.
And that's a 23 to hit.
That does hit, sir.
All right. This lady's starting to pee me off. Come here, you glitter-laden chick. Take 8 points of damage.
So Gunnar, as you connect with your sword, you hit a glancing blow on its shoulder, but you don't think it does as much damage as you think it should.
I let out a baleful roar in her face.
Idabrix, your turn. Are you muted, Idabrix?
I am, and I also can't do anything because I'm paralyzed.
Oh, that's right. Davdithas.
Ah, yes. The
I get it.
mightiest
I get it,
warrior's
Idabrix.
turn.
I get it, Idabrix. You didn't do anything. I did. Okay, let's Davdithas.
Did he just say the mightiest war? I'm
Yes,
out.
The mightiest warrior's turn.
You-
That is correct.
You two can deal with him. I'm going home.
No, for you.
The mightiest warrior
It is time.
in the whole wide room.
I'm out.
It is time. As I start to strike an anime pose.
Oh god.
For my mightiest weapon. Can you force style? For you see, I have a spiritual weapon.
So Gunnar
Every
drops
anime
out of-
fan across the planet just blocked us.
So Mike,
Yep.
Gunnar drops out of rage for a split second, cants his head, looks at the undead chick, and goes, "You can have him."
You can have him.
I attempt to daze Davdithas to save him from embarrassment.
You cannot, for it is my turn. You see.
Quick, use wish and tie his shoes together so he can't fall.
I pull out my holy symbol in a very anime style, as if unsheathing a
Oh,
sword.
hold on, Davdithas. All right, go ahead. I accidentally put a status on you, so you would.
You accidentally frightened me.
Yeah, I did.
That was
I think
no
we're all
accident,
frightened.
The
Davdithas.
rest of us are frightened now. You gotta be too.
And I drop to a knee and I reach towards the sky and I say, Desna, strike her with your weapon. And then, lightning strikes all around, clouds roll in, the music gets intense, and I cast spiritual weapon.
Is
So
that
I've
is that the
summoned-
song of Desna? Is that?
I
the-
think it is.
Okay.
That's the song of death.
I mean, if you want to be technical about it, yes.
That's the one that we all know and love.
My god.
Alrighty.
All right, so spiritual weapon. So I'm going to form a force weapon that attacks the zombie Nuala out of it's Star Knife, and that's going to attack her for the next 3 rounds for hopefully damage.
Again, I look at the undead woman. You can have him.
Does it get an attack this round?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
So
so you get
it's going to attack for my base modifier plus my wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Where's my BAB? I'm a +3. Okay. There we go. So it is going to attack her for 13.
That does not hit, sir. So this this weapon
That was very anime.
I can't imagine why.
Man.
miss.
Tune in next time.
Yeah,
I know,
exactly.
And
We
we're
all know.
And we get copyright strict. So the star knife dances around the undead Nuala and is unable to land a blow on her. Would you like to do anything else on your turn, Captain Anime?
I would like to conceal this action, if I may.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, okay. Sleight of hand. I would like to cry deeply.
Sleight of hand.
That is a 0.
Do we even roll against it?
So impressive.
For those of you out there listening to the podcast, the way he got to 0 is he has a -8.
He rolled an 8.
He has a
minus
-8 index. -8 index. I'm just gonna point that out. So he
uncontrollably sobbing.
He got an 8
for all to hear,
and he got a -8, so he's at 0. You guys automatically see him start crying.
I'm paralyzed and I see him start crying.
Dear Lord.
Oh my God.
We're all fucked. It's too late.
The creature's gonna take a 5-foot step back and begin to cast a spell.
I'd like to determine what that is.
Sure.
I'm too busy crying.
Shit. I roll a 12. Anyone else?
Nope. I'm enraged.
I'm crying.
I'm still paralyzed.
You're not sure what the spell is, okay?
Okay.
And Gunnar, as she turns around, looks at you, and stretches out her hand, and as the waves of the spell, a dark light emanates from her hand and shoots at you, and as it hits you, a fear takes hold in your body, and you are frightened. A frightened creature flees from the source of its fear as best it can. If unable to flee, it may fight. However, a frightened creature takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. A frightened creature can use special abilities, including spells. Oh, wait. Yep. And the creature must use any means if they are only a way to escape. So that is going to be, let me roll how many rounds. Let me see.
Don't bother.
Rage?
Spell fizzles. I have bravery at +1 and rage, which gives me an additional +3. I have a 15 on my roll, not an 11.
Okay, excellent. So as the spell hits you, Gunnar, for a second, your I can't think of the word. Your bravery shakes, and but you're able to. I've get word tonight apparently.
English is
your
hard,
resolve
okay.
is the word I was working for. Your resolve starts to waver, and but you dig deep and you call upon the rage, and you fight off the effects of the spell.
Woo!
Perceptions from everybody except for Idabrix, please.
Idabrix, we'll see you at the end of the night.
So that's an 8.
I'm gonna just sit here and pout.
Davdithas, what'd you roll?
31.
Davdithas,
And a 5.
Davdithas, as you watch, the pool glows blue for a second, and then the color dramatically drains from the pool, and the two figures pop up. Two very similar figures pop up from the pool, and two spin spawn arise from the pool. Mihaly, it's your turn.
I glance around as if to see if anyone's looking, for I know deep within my heart it is my time to shine again.
Again.
I mightily step forward next to Davdithas, put my hands together, and cast forward a color spray so intense no one has ever seen one so good.
The awe of it is making me cry. I just started crying preemptively from it.
That's pretty easy. I want to get, all three of them. My intention is to send spawns, but they're all there.
Okay.
Do it.
Should I bother rolling on the one in the middle?
You can. Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
So the one in the middle?
You're gonna have to
That
give me your
didn't cast.
DC. What's your Yeah, it won't. What's your DC?
That would be a DC of, I believe it was 14.
Okay.
Let me double check. I'll cast on the other ones. It's a DC of 15, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So the northernmost one fails its save. The westernmost one fails its save.
Okay. So,
And DC 15 for the inside one.
okay. How many roll for me? Roll one roll for the rounds.
Okay, it is still 1d4, right?
You tell me.
So 3 rounds blinded and stunned. Or sorry, 3 rounds blinded, 4 rounds stunned
Okay.
consecutively.
Okay. Alrighty. With that, Mihaly, would you like to take any of the actions on your turn?
I'm just gonna be like, did it again, and throw an arm up in the air,
If you sing it,
and then I'll
if you
5 step
sing
away
it,
from the well.
bad things are gonna
Oops.
happen. Gunnar, your turn.
I'm gonna 5, and I'm gonna chase after the undead woman, and I'm going to swing for the fences once more with
Okay.
power attack.
Okay.
Is she partially down the stairs?
She's on the stairway. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it over
Um,
Anakin?
Do you want to do an elevation bonus as per the rules, or no? You
I
just
have
want me
to
to
be more
swing?
than 5 feet.
He
Okay.
has the high ground.
He does.
I have the high ground. So here we go. We're swinging for the fences for this woman. Does a 24 hit?
It does, sir. So Gunnar steps forward with his hands, sword clenched in his hands, drives the point down at the creature for
10 points.
10 points of damage. Gunnar, as the sword cuts through what's left of the flesh on the bones of the creature, you realize that it's not doing as much damage as you think it should.
Yep, as per usual. That's okay. If I keep hacking at it with a cleaver, eventually something's going to break and she's going to fall apart. It's okay. I'm fine with it. It's going to beat her
Davdithas.
into submission.
Nope, it's Idabrix.
No, she's paralyzed.
Oh, right.
It's your spiritual weapon.
Oh, I thought it jumped to me because I cast spiritual weapon, but I forgot you were paralyzed. How's it going over there?
Is still in better cheer than Davdithas.
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel rejuvenated. I wipe away the tears real quick, and I watch as the spiritual weapon takes another swing at zombie girlfriend, and let's see what it ends up with. 14 to hit.
AC 14 does not hit the creature.
Well, it's
So
trying.
The weapon is swinging around the creature, spinning on its end, and trying to lodge in the flesh of the creature.
I am going to.
But Desna has no power here.
Oh no, Desna has power. Whoever she is, if I remember her.
Okay.
I'm gonna move 20 feet to the northwest. No, northeast. Yes. And as I do so, I pull out a javelin. And
You know
I
what?
am.
Do you want? I'm sorry, I forgot. Did you want to? I think did you make a turn after you ready that action for the sin spawn?
Yes, I did. There was
Okay.
a turn in between
Okay.
that. Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
I
I
don't
did
want-
think of that when it happened. So.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna pull a javelin out of my hand, into my hand, not out of my hand. It's not impaled in my hand.
Until you roll
And
this
I'm gonna-
one.
I'm gonna. Yeah, right. I'm gonna throw it at the closest sin spawn
Okay.
for AC 8.
And that is a hit, sir.
Wow.
They're blind.
Seriously?
They're blind and stunned.
God, I love color spray.
Easy mode, dog.
Easy mode.
Easy
Oh,
mode.
I rolled for 1
GG.
damage though.
So
Oh.
as Davdithas throws and lets loose, I want you guys to picture this. He's filled with zeal. He's standing 5 feet away from the thing. It's blind and stunned, and he looks at it dead in the eye, like, you. And he hucks it at it. It lodges in the creature, and it just kind of, like, it lifts up. It gives him a scrape, like when you fall and you scrape your knee, except on his shoulder a little bit. And it skitters. It hits that, and then skitters off him for 1 point of damage.
I would like to point out, it's the same amount of damage as Mihaly.
You caught up. You caught up. You caught up.
Yeah.
Mihaly has done more damage collectively over this fight than you have, my friend.
Today, and today alone.
Alrighty. So she is going to, it brings us to the creature on the stairs, and she's going to take a 5-foot step away from Gunnar, and she's going to begin to cast a spell.
I'll see what it is. Maybe with a spellcraft of 20.
You believe the spell is Ray of Exhaustion.
Can I share that with the party? How does that work?
A black ray projects from her hand, from her pointing finger, and it's first. Let's cast the spell, but I'll explain it to you after that. Okay? Let's see if it lands. So a black ray is going to shoot out from her hand and shoot at Davdithas. So Davdithas, so the effects of the spell wash over you, Davdithas, but you're able to shake it off. But a black ray shot from her finger and shot at Davdithas, and it washed over him. You think it would have caused him to be exhausted if it had landed on him?
I love that I can't do anything, but nothing can do anything to me. I'm just here.
Mihaly, you're up.
I attacked Davdithas.
Oh god!
Suddenly betrayal.
I do 1 damage, max damage. Okay. So seeing Nuala go down and try to attack Idabrix, I'm going to fire back with magic missiles from each fingertip.
Okay.
You think you can do the fingertip trick? That is all me.
Okay.
That's all you, buddy.
Okay.
First one rolls 3 + 1 is 4, and the second one is 1 + 1 is 2.
What's the total damage on that?
6.
Is that more than 1?
Oh, shut it.
It technically is. I'll get my calculator.
Just shut it. You can't prove it.
Confirmed.
You can't prove it. I'm gonna need to see mathematical proof. Okay.
It's right there in the log.
Gunnar,
That's
your
just
turn.
numbers. I don't know what those mean. All right.
So the
Stupid
darts,
woman, stop stepping away. Gunner smash. Come back. And we're gonna take it to the fences one more time with another mighty smash. As I bring the blade down over the top of my head and cleave into her collarbone with a mighty ka-chunk.
I'm gonna die.
There's a 22 hit.
it does, sir. A mighty blow struck by a mighty warrior into the collarbone of an undead creature.
She takes another 11 points.
All right.
Can cleave through to Idabrix.
Yes.
He could. No, it's not adjacent. Yeah, it's adjacent.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So
Looking
Gunnar,
rather
you
cramped.
connect with the creature and you do a very good amount of damage, but you think it's resisting some of that. You don't think it does as much as you should. Idabrix, one more round. Davdithas, your turn.
Oh gosh. I look over and I see that Gunnar's got it under control over there. And I just say, spiritual weapon. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Stupid dead lady.
Attack sin spawn. And I make it fly over to the sin spawn in front of me.
Does she get an attack of opportunity against your weapon as it leaves?
No, it's impervious.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So it just flies over and is going to take a attack at the sin spawn here. So I'm attacking the one closest to me for, oh my gosh, these rolls 12.
You do. It's a hit.
Just all right. So that's gonna
Wait,
be
wait,
a
wait.
Easy mode, dog.
Are you
Easy
using a
mode.
javelin again?
no. That's the spiritual weapon.
Oh, that's the spiritual weapon. Yes, it
Yeah.
does hit. They are
So that
blind
is
and
going to-
stunned. So
Yes. So that's going to hit for a D8 force damage +1. So let me get that roll in here. You'll have to apply the damage manually.
The one closest to you?
Yep.
5 points.
5 damage.
Okay, so. All right. So the weapon, this time, as it spins across the room, the blade strikes the creature and rolls down the back of the sin spawn and draws a little bit of blood.
I'm going to take 5-foot step up, and as I do, I draw my Morning Star, and I try to follow in Desna's footsteps to strike it with my Morning Star.
Okay.
1, 2, cha cha cha. Hit. Parry.
It's a
Cha
hit.
cha cha.
It's a hit. Oh my gosh, I love color spray. And 3 damage.
So as Davdithas triumphantly steps forward with his mace after seeing his weapon, his spiritual weapon, guided by Desna, strike the creature, he swipes down with his mace at the blind, stunned foe for 3 points of damage.
If I could, real quick,
Yes.
just simple maths. I did 8 damage that round. How much did the magic missiles do?
Would you have hit without the color spray?
Oh!
I don't want to.
Oh!
Wait.
I
Are
have
you boys
utility,
really
my
comparing
friend.
damage dealt?
What's that?
Well, let me get up my measuring tape. Let's do this like real man.
Hold on a second. Let me drop the mech nuts on the table. Hold on.
Look, Gunnar, we're keeping you out of this conversation because we know you win.
Between us two losers, who's cooler? Everyone vote now.
Hey, Luna, where are you on the damage scale?
I rolled 2 crits.
Yeah, but I mean, within the past couple rounds.
From
Yeah,
the creature.
those crits are exempt.
From the creature in the center of the pool.
Mihaly, this is your last chance. You know she will not show you any more lenience.
And the creature standing next in front of Gunnar is going to take a full round attack at him. Let me find it. She's going to hit you with her battle axe, Gunnar, and follow it up with the claws for AC 17. I rolled it against myself.
17 does not hit.
Okay, and 18.
Does not hit.
Okay, so as she swings at Gunnar with her battle axe, it whooshes over her head, and she tries to grab his face with a clawed hand, and that also unsuccessfully hits him. Sin spawns are both blind and stunned. Mihaly, it's your turn.
Well, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. This makes no sense given what I'm about to do. I don't know why I said any of this.
I'm excited.
I'm saying this
Stop.
all out loud.
Stop stalling for time.
I'll fire 2 more magic missiles at the undead thing.
I am shocked.
Can you believe it?
I never would have saw it coming.
Well, at least I'm doing some damage. All right, let's go. There's 1. And there's 2. So as I draw my hands together and cast forth 2 missiles, I send them up the stairwell, weaving in and out around Idabrix, and then weaving in around Gunnar just for show, and then connecting solidly in the chest of the undead creature.
As both missiles lodge into the chest of the creature, sparks fly. The creature looks over at you, Mihaly. The pinpricks of light in her sockets fade out, and it falls to the ground, and dust comes up.
I simply say, pew pew, and hold my fingers in the air and blow them off.
I have one more question for you. Do you look at Davdithas as you do this?
Yes.
Gunnar, it's your turn.
Silly lady smash! I gotta give another whack at her, man.
She's dead.
There's gotta be a thing.
Pay attention. She's
Oh,
dead.
She's like dead.
Dead.
Okay. I wasn't 100% sure on that one.
She was undead, and now she's dead.
She's
Yeah, you're
she
like-
pushed into dust.
Well, the way you described it, I wasn't 100% sure. I was like, all right, maybe there's something still there. Something's going to manifest. We're not finished. All right, well, that's really good because now I'm exhausted and I'm out of rage.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna cast light on my breastplate and I'm gonna chill.
Okay. Idabrix, you suddenly your muscles loosen up and you shake off the effects of the spell, and you stand there and you look around.
I'm like, what the hell just happened? Okay, well, seeing the sin spawn across the room and still holding my crossbow, I guess I'll shoot at the one that is directly across from me.
Okay.
That is a 20 to hit, not natural.
That does hit. So that's 12 plus 8 for 20 to hit.
And
So Idabrix, shaking off the spell, reaches her hand down to her side, grabs her crossbow, aims it to the side, John Wick style. Let's fly with a bolt at the creature. It lodges into the front shoulder of the creature for how many points of damage?
6 damage.
Blood slowly starts to trickle from the wound, and it howls. And no, it doesn't even howl because it's messed up. Bum bum bum. Dead. Can't do anything. Can't do anything.
Well, you just skip my turn there, buddy.
Oh, Davdithas, you're up. Sorry.
Buddy, old pal, old chum. Ah, yes.
It was
Well,
completely on accident.
Completely. Totally. Yep. Totes my goats.
Okay.
They would still be blinded for this round if that affects the DCs.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am going to follow up with another Morningstar strike. Oh, that
What?
is a
What'd you roll?
magical. I rolled a nat 20 plus 3 for 23,
There you
and
go.
I confirmed it with the 16, hopefully.
And give me damage roll first.
My pleasure. That is a 8 damage.
And give me a D20 roll, please.
D20 incoming. It is a 14.
What kind of weapon is that? Is that a slashing?
It is a bludgeoning and piercing weapon.
Bludgeoning and piercing. Okay.
That's what's so great about it. 2 damage types. Assuming I don't
Give me a
limp wrist
D6.
it.
Give me a D6 roll.
D6. Huzzah.
Ooh.
5.
So the creature takes 5 more points of damage because as the star knife comes down on it, it actually severs the
A star
leg.
knife.
What?
A star knife.
Or is this yours?
Morningstar.
It's my Morningstar.
Okay. All right. Same thing. It's the same kind of thing because it's the same weapon type. So as the Morningstar comes down and hits the leg of the creature, you cleave it from the creature, and it falls to the ground dead.
I did it. I am strong.
So I'm gonna cycle around the turns. Mihaly, it is now your turn.
Okay. There's only one left, right? So
For now.
I'll just stand where I'm at and I'll cast Acid Splash at it.
Okay.
Oh, that shouldn't have rolled. Let me see if I actually hit it first. It should still be stunned this round, I believe.
Yeah.
But I only rolled
still
a
not gonna
5.
hit. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Mihaly, seeing the creature, the sin spawn over on the side, just standing there, stunned, attempts to end its life with a little bit of acid. However, it goes wide, hits the steps behind him, and drips down the wall. Gunnar, is your turn. I think you're muted, Gunnar.
I'm gonna.
6 seconds.
Is Idabrix hurt?
Nope, I am totally fine.
All right, I'm not gonna do anything. I draw my bow and I draw an arrow, and that's it for my turn.
Okay. Idabrix.
I'm going to. What am I going to do? That sin spawn is still alive, right? The one that I shot at before?
Correct. And it's still blind and stunned.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at it again.
Idabrix.
And it's a 22 to hit.
That would be a hit. So as you take aim and let fly with the bolt, it sears over at words again. It soars over at the sin spawn, lodges in his chest for
7 damage.
7 points of damage. Blood freely flows from the chest of the creature. Davdithas.
Oh, my turn again so soon. Well, I'm going to continue to move upward, onward towards this creature. And I do a flashy spin move of the Morning Star and attempt to come down straight on it.
I'm going to take away 4 points from Flash.
Oh,
No,
well, doesn't matter because does AC 8 hit?
It does.
What?
It's still blind and stunned. We just had to cycle the round.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
Easy mode, dog.
I've said this before, but color spray is fantastic. 2 damage.
Aw, yeah.
Yee.
That's like that acid splash type hit right there.
That's right, though.
So as Davdithas steps forward to the creature, it comes down with his Morning Star on its head. He's confident in his ability to end this creature's life. However, it's a glancing blow, and he's unable to lay the creature low. Mihaly, your turn.
All right. Seeing Davdithas go in for the kill, I immediately step up and brush off my shoulders and cast 2 magic missiles to finish it before he can. In a sense competitive, but mainly in jest. The first one hits for 5 damage.
As that missile hits the creature, sparks fly, and the creature keels over dead.
The second one hits its corpse for 2. And I go, that's how it's done, Davdithas. And then I cower back to my corner with a 5 foot away from the center of the room.
Gunnar, it's your turn.
Can I get a knowledge religion on the image in the fountain?
Yep.
Okay.
In before 1.
I've had just about enough of your guff there, sir.
Ooh.
That's 12.
Gunnar, you were given knowledge beforehand about this creature, and it's obviously an evil outsider. However, you're not getting much more than that. You know it to be a Bargus. That's something you've already known. And you do know it's an evil outsider.
Nothing about it being
Nope.
shimmery and not tangible and
No.
not going to use a $20 word?
No.
Okay. Hey, Idabrix.
Yes. Sorry, I had to unmute.
I glance over at the small halfling, I boop her on the nose, and I cast Shield of Faith.
I consider myself booped.
You don't have a +2 bonus to your armor.
Sweet.
And I launch her at the Bargrass.
That's next
Just kidding.
round.
That'll be for 2 solid minutes. So
Okay.
the end of combat.
Yep. Cool.
Idabrix.
I take my newly minted extra 2. No.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, just because I haven't tried to attack it myself yet, I'm going to try to shoot my crossbow at the bar guest.
Okay. So Idabrix, seeing no other valid targets, takes aim with her crossbow at the Bargist and let's fly an arrow for our AC.
I would really love to, but for some reason
It just roll it. Give me the modifiers manually.
okay. I can do it this way.
I don't like this thing.
So it'd be a 13 plus 8. So
Idabrix, as you shoot the bolt at the creature, you think it is flying true towards it. However, it goes right through the creature and lodges in the wall behind it.
okay, that's not happening.
Davdithas.
Are those like stones in a circle
Yes.
in the water?
Yep.
I want to go up and attempt to move one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just move here,
Okay.
and I'm, if I may, attempt to move as many of them out of the circle pattern as I can, just huck them out of the water.
Davdithas, as you move up to you realize they are masoned into place. They are, I don't want to use the word term cemented, but they are secured in place by some bond.
Okay, so I cannot move them. Can I roll any knowledge check again, or am I all spent?
Are you trying to what are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to figure out what type of imagery we're seeing or why we can't hurt this thing. I want to know more about.
So you just saw the bolt fly through the creature, so I'm going to give you a knowledge or religion check.
Okay. God damn it. 8.
You are unsure.
You are correct.
I am correct.
You know me too well. I suppose in that case, I'm going to cast Virtue on myself to give myself 1 temporary hit point.
Okay.
I've added it. What a great turn.
You haven't figured it out. You simple creatures. You may have defeated my minions, but I still await you.
With that, it's going to bring us to Mihaly.
So, will knowledge arcana or dungeoneering tell me
Everybody give me
anything
a
about
perception,
this?
please. Everybody give me a perception.
Perception. 18.
Did I mention I was really tired?
15 for me.
Okay. Gunnar?
13.
8.
All right. Anybody who rolled a 15 or higher, you see the pool start to glow very faintly blue and flash and pulse. This time, it's a lot weaker than you have seen it in the past, and you think it might be something off about that. And Mihaly, it's your turn.
Yeah. Is there anything I can tell about this creature?
Give me knowledge planes, knowledge religion, or knowledge arcana.
Okay. I'll roll an arcana at 16 plus 6, 22.
Okay. You know this creature to be a Bargist, and what you know about creatures on the who live on the outside, or are what consider outsiders, if they die on the prime material plane, they're usually banished to their home plane of existence. This creature could be here. So it is currently banished from the prime material plane, but it could be here on in different ways. But you don't currently think it's existing on this plane of existence.
Yeah. So I'm going to share that briefly with the party and just be like, there's no point in even attacking. I think we can just see it and not physically interact with it. I'm going to step towards the door and knock a bolt in my crossbow and crank it and ready myself for a valid target.
Okay. As you do so,
You finally figured it out. Simple. Although I may not be able to get you directly, my minions work in the shadows. I will take you. I will eliminate you. Sandpoint has no hope. You think you can defend it against me? I was only there partially on the plane. When I free myself from this curse, when I get back to the prime plane, I will find you. I will feast upon your bones. But in the meantime, the attacks will be unrelenting. Look for me.
And with that, the image of the creature fades away.
Is there still rubble from the like when we were here before and Gunnar smashed the altar? Is
Yep.
there still all that rubble and stuff up there?
Yep.
Hmm. Would there be enough rubble to fill in the pool?
No, Idabrix. You think so? The you don't think there's enough volume of rubble to fill in the pool?
Okay. All right, just an idea.
I searched the dead lady.
Let me grab her. Hold on a second.
Are we still on initiative?
You are.
Oh.
In which case, whose turn is it?
It would be Gunnar's turn, so he could.
Okay.
If you
I
wanted-
searched the dead lady.
Hold on one second. I gotta find the creature. Sorry.
You should be.
Sorry.
No, I'm not.
You should be.
I'm not. Gunnar, you find tattered clothing, and you find a what you guys know to be a locket with the symbol of Lamashtu on it.
Everything goes in the bag.
The clothes in the locket.
Yep.
Oh, and the battle axe as well. I'm sorry, but that is a. Okay. So there's a battle axe on the ground as well, the one that she was holding in her hand. I'm sorry.
Detect magic?
It is not coming back magic.
Okay. Throw it in the bag.
Okay. So I'm going to call that your turn. That's probably take more than 6 seconds to do that.
Sounds good.
Idabrix.
I am not totally sure what I want to do. I'm going to start making my way back towards the door. And yeah, probably do the same as Mihaly and just ready a crossbow bolt.
Okay. Davdithas.
With full knowledge that there's most likely going to be some type of sin spawns coming out of this water, I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, and I am going to ready my Morning Star for if anyone comes into melee range of me.
Okay.
And I mean anyone.
Okay. At the beginning, as you watch, the pool flashes very dimly this time, and 2 creatures crawl up out of the pool. So, who readied their action first? I'm sorry. Was it Mihaly or Idabrix?
I think it might have been me.
It was you.
Yeah, it was
If we're
Mihaly.
going, yeah, go ahead, Mihaly.
So that's a crossbow shot.
Yep.
I'm just trying to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on one second. I gotta fix one more thing. And okay, you got good to go.
So I'll shoot at the one right in front of me, for an 11.
Okay, so that is on the closest to you. AC 11 does not hit, sir. So as the creatures appear, a bolt triggers from Mihaly's crossbow, flies over the head of the creature, and that'll bring us to Idabrix.
I'm gonna shoot at the same one. And that is a Oh, so close. That was a 27 to hit. It would have been a crit check because of I crit on 19, but it was not confirmed.
Okay. So that is a hit. Let's see some damage, ma'am. So Idabrix, seeing the creature come up as well, the bolt flies from her into the creature for how many
4
points?
damage.
All right. It lodges in the creature, and a little bit of blood trickles away from the bolt. And Gunnar, that is your turn.
I'm gonna sit and watch. I'm gonna study what's actually going on with the combat and the creatures.
Okay. Davdithas, your turn.
I am going to move up to the sin spawn over here. Do you want me to move into the half space to melee attack
Yeah,
it?
please. Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to move there, and I am going to take a swing at it with the Morning Star.
Okay.
10.
So as Davdithas moves up to and with his Morning Star raised to the sky, he comes down on the creature, and it just bounces off the rubbery hide of it. And that brings us to Idabrix.
I am going to attack it again.
Which one, Idabrix?
Let's see. I'm actually gonna shoot at the one that's further away.
Okay. All right. So Idabrix loads her crossbow and with a small bolt. It springs forth from her bolt from the crossbow and lodges in the creature
For 25 to hit.
25 hits, ma'am.
And that is another 6 damage.
Okay. So as the bolt flies true into the creature, it is clearly bloodied at this point. Blood is flowing freely from its wounds. Mihaly.
I'm gonna knock another bolt and fire if I can do it all in one round.
What kind of crossbow is it?
Heavy crossbow.
Nope. Full round action.
Okay. I will cast Acid Splash at the one engaged with Davdithas.
Okay.
Let's see. I roll a 8.
All right. So as Mihaly puts his hand together and the acid flies out at the creature, it lands in the water, hisses, and sinks to the bottom. The creature, currently in hand-to-hand combat with Davdithas, is going to he rears back and comes with a bite and 2 claws, following for AC. So that's a crit. I'm sorry, AC 23 with a 20.
Wait, what? AC 23 with a 20, you said?
It's a nat 20 plus 3 for would be 23.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay. Does an 18 confirm that hit?
No.
Okay, so that's 1 hit. So does a 5 hit?
No.
A 9.
No.
Okay, so as the creature lunges forth at Davdithas, he's able to lock his jaws onto the inner thigh of Davdithas, but his 2 claws miss. So he is going to do 4 points of damage, and I'm going to need a will save from you, Davdithas. Was it will or fort? Will, sorry.
Will it is for 21.
So as the effects of the rage wash over you, Davdithas, you're able to shake them off because of your piety and your holy nature.
My holy nature.
The second
That is true.
The second sin spawn starts to run around the room, and jumps behind you, Davdithas. It's going to try to take a bite at your back. Or AC 19.
That is no good.
Okay. That brings us to Gunnar.
I'm gonna knock an arrow at my longbow, and the one that's not in the pool, I'm gonna shoot at that one.
I'm sorry, Gunnar, say that one more time.
I'm gonna knock an arrow at my longbow,
Yep.
and the one that's not in the pool, the far one,
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot at that.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
-4 to hit him.
Yes, sir. So Gunnar reaches back and draws his bow. The muscles in his arm straining to draw the bow back. He lets fly with the arrow for AC
17.
It swings through and hits and strikes through with a thunk into the chest of the creature for how many damage?
Take 7 points of damage.
So as it goes into the chest of the creature, it actually strikes a vital organ, and arterial blood starts to shoot spew forth from his chest, and it falls to the ground dead. Davdithas.
Well, try it again. Another Morningstar strike. Oh my goodness, I cannot hit for anything.
Amazing.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
So Davdithas, you are unable to skillfully land a blow on the creature.
5-foot shift out.
Okay, Idabrix. Very good play, sir. Idabrix.
Nice job. All right, I'm going to try to shoot this one again. And I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow for 17.
That is a hit, ma'am. So as Idabrix, as Davdithas steps out of the way, giving Idabrix an opportunity to place a clear shot at the creature, she lets fly with a bolt for how many points of damage?
4 damage.
As it flies in, it hits the creature in the side of the face, tearing off its cheek, and does 4 points of damage to it. Mihaly, you're up.
Okay, not to be outdone by her silly crossbow or Davdithas, I'll cast Acid Splash, the old reliable, at the one remaining target in the well. And I roll a 15 plus 4 is 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
And for damage, a whopping 2.
So as the spittle of acid flies across the room and goes right up the snoot of the creature, it burns back to its brain and it falls to the ground dead.
Oh my god, I did it. Davdithas, did you see that?
Yeah, whatever.
And with that, we're going to currently be off initiative.
Whew.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that's totally the word I would use.
That was a lot, guys. I'm feeling a little lightheaded. My goodness.
Is anyone injured?
Surprisingly, no.
Mihaly?
Well, I'm sure I took a few scratches in battle, but I think I'm all right.
I'm perfectly fine.
All right, well, Mihaly, gather round. Desna has a message for you.
Oh, you remembered her name.
Yes, of course. Actually,
Wonderful.
I've always known it, of course.
Ah, yes.
Yes. But Desna has a word for you, and she says, "You are loved. You are not alone. Someone out there will eventually love you. Not right now, but eventually. You have."
Are you just repeating a message for you? That sounds oddly specific.
Nope, not at all. Anyway, channel energy.
Okay.
Heal 8.
I feel perfect.
I do too. That's great. Let's move on. Let's not talk about that conversation anymore.
Sounds good. Fair trade. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if there's anything of interest in this.
Mike, I'm searching the room head to toe. Make sure you didn't forget anything.
Okay. The corpses of Sinspawn lay around the room, obviously, in the dust particles from where the other creature fell. As you look on the room, you get the overwhelming feeling of an uneasy feeling of evil and an uneasy feeling of like a seething anger that just, it's like an undertone of anger in the room, almost palpable. You don't find anything per se, but that's the general feeling in the room right now.
Does that include those 2 little side rooms, or should we check those separately just to be sure? I'm going to check this one separately just to be sure.
Okay.
So that's the one to the southwest, yeah.
Okay. Idabrix, as you walk up to the door, explain what we're doing.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna check and see if the door opens, and if it does, I'm just gonna kind of peek in and make sure that there's like nothing in there or
Okay.
no one in there.
Okay. So Idabrix, as the door opens, you look inside. It's a 5 by 5 foot room. It looks to be previously was a storage area, maybe for religious artifacts that were used during any ceremony in here, but it is currently empty of any oils or anything, holy water or anything like that.
Okay. I'm going to close the door and come back into the main room.
Upon seeing what she did, I open the door to the northeast.
Davdithas, as you look into the room, you see this is there was linens and stuff kept here for, you think, like what they have, like the symbol of Lamashtu on them. They're all folded, and you know this to be a profane place.
Can I cast Spark on the linens?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to cast Spark on the linens.
Okay. So as you cast Spark on him, a little bit of one of the corners of it the tassels start to catch fire, and all the cloth in there, it rapidly spreads. The fire rapidly spreads in the room, consuming all the cloth in there.
All right, I close the door. I turn back to the team and I go, I feel better. And I move on.
But nothing in there?
Nope, not anymore.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm going to turn to Davdithas and be like, aren't you a holy guy? Like, can't you, like, do something about this water? Like, make it special or something?
The water. Let me look at the water. Let me step close to the water and get down and use my knowledge to hopefully figure out if I can.
Give me a knowledge religion or knowledge spellcraft. Not knowledge spellcraft or a spellcraft roll. Or knowledge arcana.
I'm just going to do religion. 18.
Okay. You've heard about these things before, and seeing it in action, you've got a kind of an idea how it works. This is called a minor rune well. Most of the rune wells, they're ancient artifacts that were centered around the different cardinal sins. This one being stored around wrath. You know that the pool is limited in nature, but it spawns sin spawns with the corresponding, that represent that cardinal sin. So, like, again, this one you guys know to be wrath. It recharges when a wrathful creature falls in combat. It gains a little bit of its power back, and when blood, as you have seen, drips into the pool, it can summon forth more sin spawn. As it's used, it uses up its ability. It reduces its ability to put forth creatures. As you guys saw, specific Davdithas, you know that it was losing its strength as it was pumping out the creatures, the sin spawn. It's typically only about 3 feet deep, but you know that anybody that actually physically enters the water are going to be affected by a spell-like ability that enhances wrath with them and causes them to lose control.
What's the fountain made out of?
Rock. Davdithas, you think the only way to deactivate the rune well is to keep killing sin spawn until it loses all its points, and then it must be to be destroyed. It must be filled with holy water and kept boiling for 24 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yes, there is a way to consecrate this water, if you will, but we're gonna have to get some extra help on that.
Are
Why?
you
What do
saying?
do?
Well, we need to turn this all into holy water and boil it for a day.
There's another way of destroying it.
Go on.
You break it. It's not a well if it can't hold water.
I suppose, but then all the water is just everywhere.
You're saying the water's haunted.
Technically, yes. You are correct. Now, I have another strategy, but I don't have a gullet big enough for it. We could drink all the water.
I am not drinking water that those things came out of.
All right. We'll pass on that. I mean, we'll tell Father Xanthus, and we'll get some people down here to take care of this.
Gunnar steps up to the fountain and pulls out his sword and pulls out his newer hammer. Lines up the sword along a crease or a crevice and sets it in. And using the magical weapon like a chisel, begins hammering away at the stone.
Give me a attack roll.
Um, 19?
So describe to me where, I get your idea about trying to wedge between some stones. Are you doing it in the front? Are you doing it in the back, like towards the water, or how are we doing this?
I'm doing it in the water in the center. So like circle somewhere around here where there's like some sort of seam or crease or something. I literally just want to break out the bottom so the water drains out of it and it won't hold it anymore.
Okay.
As he does that, can I roll a knowledge dungeoneering to see if I can figure out if that will...
Say that again, Lud. You broke up a little bit.
Oh, sorry. As he's doing that, can I roll a knowledge dungeoneering to see if I can figure out if that might work?
Give me a roll.
19.
Idabrix, you think this, you think this stone is very well made. There's not many creases that you think Gunnar could get his sword into or his weapon into. However, based on your experience adventuring, you typically think that something of a magical nature might be a lot harder to break than a mundane stone the equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
I hold my hand out to Davdithas, palm first, gesturing for him to cut it, and just be like, let's do this. Let's spill the blood. Let's finish this.
Cut your palm? What are you talking about?
We need to put blood in the fountain. Let's go.
Let's
just keep going until we're done.
No, we've already done it. There's plenty of blood in the fountain.
Let's do more.
Davdithas,
Man, you crazy.
are you role-playing, or did you misunderstand what I explained?
I suppose I misunderstood it because I thought we've already put plenty of blood in there.
But so as the blood hits the pool, that's what turned into one of the sin spawn.
Right. Which we also slayed the most recent round of sin spawn in the pool.
But do you think it's fully consumed?
Well, nothing came out, so I figured it's fully consumed.
Yeah.
Look, Davdithas, we left the fortress unfinished. I've got a bad feeling about leaving this unfinished. I'm willing to do what we have to. Just do it, and then I look away.
So let me say this. It's clear that your party is capable enough of dispatching the sin spawn. I'll let you take 20 on keep going through rounds.
To just see if anything happens, you mean?
to drip blood into it to form sin spawn to negate the effects of the thing. Like I had explained.
Can't I just take one of the corpses of the sin spawn and just like bloodlet it into the pool?
Yes. But I'm saying maybe I'm not explaining this well.
He's not getting it, Mike. I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So here's the reason I'm not getting it is because we literally murdered a sin spawn in the pool the most recent round. So therefore its blood should be completely consumed by this pool.
So that would form one.
Well, that's a good point.
And you guys,
so therefore,
you've only been
shouldn't
talking for a couple seconds.
Right. So therefore, there's plenty of blood in the water should something happen. Is what I'm saying. I don't need to cut his palm.
Okay. All right. After a minute,
Decider,
more since Decider,
you're on initiative.
There we go.
Decider every time the blood drops into it, it triggers.
Right.
But it takes time.
Yeah, but it takes time. So just because there's stuff in there, it's like taking a bunch of rounds through a firearm. Because there's brass casings in, doesn't mean it works.
I 100% understand that. What I'm saying is I don't need to cut Mihaly's hand. There's already blood in the water. We just
Yeah, no, you definitely don't.
So
You don't
two
understand
sins
it.
All right, stop. 2 sins on spawn. What are you doing? Do you want to take 20 on killing these and keep going and doing rounds of this, or what do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do.
Well, if we've already established that it's possible to essentially use up the magic, then I would say that we should just take 20 and kill him until it stops.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So after you kill 2 or 3 rounds of these sin spawn, the pool goes dark. The water is still in there, and Davdithas, you know to fully destroy this thing, you have to fill it with holy water and boil it for 24 hours.
Right. So we need to go back and we need to talk to Father Xanthus and stuff and have them come down here to take care of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we really? Yep. Okay.
Holding out my hand. Are you sure you don't want to cut me?
I don't want to cut you.
Cut me like a man.
I'll take my sword and cut his hand.
Oh, God.
He wanted somebody to do it.
No.
Okay, I take it. Hopefully you were gentle.
I was. I'll be gentle with you.
I dripped my blood into the pool.
Nothing.
I just shake my head and I go, it's time to go.
Well, aren't you glad we got out? That kind of hurt. Aren't you glad we confirmed it?
I already knew it was good.
Oh, now you know. Okay, good.
So we're good.
As long as one of us knows, showing my bloody palm to him.
That looks great. You should get someone to look at that. Maybe some kind of cleric.
Yeah,
walking
too bad
away.
you're a paladin. I head for the door behind
I
him.
come back to him. I'm way better than a paladin. Okay.
We'll prove it and heal me.
I cast virtue on him. I give him 1 temporary hit point.
Yeah, close enough. Call it even.
It's called even there.
It's pretty good.
I would say a cut would equal 1 hit point, but that's not how temporary hit points work.
Nope.
All right, so
I'll
what are you guys
use
doing?
I think we're good to go. I think we're ready to leave this place. We've done all we can down here,
Have we?
as far as I can see.
We've searched everything.
So Gunnar, I apologize because if you wanted to take that action before they did, we kind of jumped over that. So
It's okay.
okay. All right, so you guys what are you doing? Tell me exactly what you're doing.
Can I do it after they're done?
You can try.
Nah.
I mean, we're done if you want to try it.
You can try it, but I would tell him what I knew about the most likely that it's going to be very difficult for him to break this apart.
Okay. Go tell him.
Gunnar, this is a magical fountain, and it's going to be made out of very high quality material, and it's probably going to be next to impossible for you to break without magic.
Holds up magical sword.
That I understand, but I think we're going to need bigger magic. Like, bigger than any of us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, I know that you're a big guy, but...
Kind of tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of hungry.
We're all tired. We're all hungry. We're all a little cranky. We are not in condition to break this fountain apart today.
Okay. We've finished searching through the place.
Yeah,
Then we can eat.
we can eat.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Gunnar grabs his stuff, slides his sword away, resets everything else in his pack, starts heading towards the door of the main chapel.
Okay. Are you guys heading out or?
There's more underground that we haven't looked through. At least that's Gunnar's thought.
Yeah, I guess we can clear it real quick.
Two famous last words.
Let's move back to the room with the statue that we pulled the weapon out of, and
Davdithas, give me an intelligence check.
okay. 3.
Anybody, give me an intelligence check.
That's a score, not a roll.
I roll a 1.
20.
Yay.
Hey,
Idabrix. Based on the information that Davdithas has given you, you think that if you kill a wrathful creature in anywhere within a couple mile radius of this, it's going to recharge the fountain.
This might be a bad idea, guys.
Why's that?
Well, remember what you were saying about wrathful creatures and the fountain and it recharging?
I remember words coming out of my mouth and not really listening to myself. Yes.
I'm gonna kick him in the shin. Can I kick him in the shin?
You
Gonna walk right up to him and just like kick him right in the kneecap. Yes, you were the one who said that if we kill anything wrathful
right.
around this fountain,
Yep.
it's gonna recharge.
Right.
We just uncharged it, like we just drained all of the energy from it.
Correct.
Why would we want to take the chance in finding any more wrathful stuff down here to recharge it?
Because Mihaly still has blood. So we
So
can
do
use-
I. I would
hold
like
up
to
my hand.
consider
It's
that.
true.
We can use his blood endlessly to keep draining the well, right?
Would you like to stay down here forever and continue doing that?
No,
I
just
think-
Mihaly does.
I pick up Idabrix, I put her on my shoulder, and I start walking towards the exit.
Idabrix,
Oh.
do you allow?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Mihaly, pick me up. Let's go.
I attempt to pick up Davdithas. What do you need?
Just carry me out like he does.
I'm like
As
sitting
you-
on Gunnar's shoulders.
Are you allowing it, Davdithas?
Oh, I'm allowing it. I asked him to.
Mihai, as you struggle against the weight of the Davdithas in his extremely heavy armor, you are unable to pick him up.
Almost take off the armor or something. Gee,
I'm
how
not
much
gonna-
do you?
Just look. Fine.
Okay,
I'll
you
walk out.
you carry me, or
Let me try. Real
okay.
quick. I'm gonna try to pick up Mihaly.
What is wrong with the two of them?
I don't know. Let's go get dinner.
We want to be like you two.
He's our cleric. He's wise.
I lean into Gunnar's ear and I'm like, I'm starting to doubt that.
Can I pick up Mihaly?
Oh my god.
You probably could. What's your strength?
10.
You probably could.
Okay. Just to make sure. Nope, never mind. That's all. I thought I had a spell to help, but I don't. All right, well, I'm going to try and throw him over my shoulder and carry him out of here.
Give me a strength check.
14?
You struggle, but you're able to get him over your shoulder and carry him like fireman style.
Yes. I'm happy. All right. I follow Gunnar.
Onward.
Yes.
Okay, and you guys are what describe to me what you're doing as like where are you going? Where do you intend to go? What do you intend to do?
I'm being carried, so I'm going wherever Gunnar takes me.
So I'm exiting the underground. I'm heading back up to the glassworks. I'm climbing up the staircase. I'm going to tell the guards what's going on as far as what we discovered at the well. And I'm making a beeline for Father Xantus.
Gunnar, is everybody following? Gunnar is
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
I don't have a choice in the matter, so yes.
You guys make your way through the tunnels into the glassworks. Make your way up through the glassworks. And as you walk out towards the door where you know the guard to be posted before, and you open the door, and the light hits you. And the guards turn around and look at you. About 8 guards are standing around. They look at you, Gunnar, and they say, "The dead walk." And with that, we're going to end this week's episode of the Tabletop Tavern.
Oh no! Of
You
course.
kidding me?
Of course, they say that directly to Gunnar. It's been his
The
thing the whole
dead
time.
walk.
I warned them. I warned each and every one of them. I told the mayor. I told the sheriff. I told the preacher man. I told the people that would listen. I told everybody in the bar. I told people at the festival. This is why we burn our dead.
I don't know, Gunnar. This one's kind of on you.
Oh,
I think this is all your fault, really.
on me.
Honestly,
Hashtag Team Gunner.
On
I'm
mean-
gonna
me.
stop this.
You could have burned the dead a little
God.
more.
Yeah, that's on him.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You guys
You
literally
mother-
did not burn the dead. You just walked out of a dungeon and did not burn the dead. You saw dead people. You did not burn the dead. You guys love saying burn the dead. I think once burned the dead.
I
Oh
burned
no,
the cloth.
I've made it a habit. I did it in the center of town. I burned shit.
That's true. He did. I remember that.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight on this week's edition of the Tabletop Tavern. Let's talk to the cast. I need a minute. Idabrix, how are you doing, and what is your character thinking right now?
I am doing well. Idabrix is just like, how did I end up with these people? Like, at this point, the only person making sense to her right now is Gunnar, because she's like, let's just like do this and move on. Like, I'm done with the like, I'm just done. So, she's glad to be back out of there, but at the same time, it's like, she's starting to figure out, I think, that they're missing something, and so she's trying to like spend a little more time thinking of creative ways to like, what did I not look at here? What did I not look at there? So
Right.
yeah, so she's trying to figure out what the party is missing.
Okay. Alrighty. What are your thoughts on the comment that you just heard?
Shit, we got to get back down there and burn them. That was the first thing that popped into my head was, oh my god, we didn't do that downstairs.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But but other than that, yep. She's like, oh my god, Gunnar was right.
Alrighty. Davdithas, how was your night? What is your
was
character
good.
thinking? And what is he thinking about the comment that you just heard?
Well, I mean, he's thinking overall, he feels pretty good because he, got rid of some very sacrilegious enemies and stuff
Okay.
down there. So,
Okay.
he's pretty happy about that. As far as what he just heard, he really thinks that Gunnar is responsible for it. I mean, if Gunnar had just tried harder and burned more things, we wouldn't be dealing with it.
Oh my god.
It's 110% his fault. So he's a little upset with him. And he's gonna be dealing with that for a little bit. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That's about it. Yep.
Okay. Mihaly.
Yeah, just super disappointed with Gunnar. I mean, I can't believe. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Oh my God.
Yeah,
No, I had a great time tonight, man. It was a lot of fun, as
I
always.
still love you, Gunnar.
Mihaly is happy the team's working together again, but still kind of up to his own, trying to act super casual in the face of death.
yeah.
To appear maybe cool to his friends. I was trying to overplay it a little bit to cover up for some of his own insecurities.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so he's really super glad that a bunch of evil Mihais didn't pop out of the fountain when he dripped his blood in, but he just needed to do it to prove that he was metal enough to do it,
No, Jeez.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, he's excited, a little worried about the undead, but not gonna let it show because he's like, whatever, fuck him, we can take him. He's confident now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
Pain. Lots of funging. Beatings. And I swear to God, when I'm done reburying and burning the dead, I'm going to find the mayor who went, look, Gunnar, it's just not our way. We do things totally different. How about now? Do you do things different fucking now? Can we burn him now? Is this okay with you?
Sounds about.
Yeah, otherwise I had a good time. It was it was a great night.
All right.
I like the fountain. I like, the respawn. The zombie chick was a really nice touch. I liked seeing her again. That was very nice.
Me too.
Yep. Yeah.
Says the people that were not paralyzed by her.
She fucked you up, Luna.
Yeah, she did, man. God damn it.
Tell us what you really think, Mike. Don't sugarcoat it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for to the cast for providing a wonderful show for my entertainment, because I am a sick, twisted individual and I love tormenting you guys. Thank you so much for everybody who came out to check us out tonight. If you're new to the channel, make sure to give us a follow. Come back and see us. Oh, wait. Yep, we're Davdithas. Next one Sunday. You're good, right?
Yeah, I'm good next
It's
Sunday.
the following week. Okay. All right. So we will be back next Sunday. Typically, it's every Sunday night from 9 p.m. Eastern until midnight. I do have some travel coming up, and Davdithas has some travel coming up. So we're going to be missing some shows. We're working on that. However, typically every Sunday night we do this. We have fun. We play some Pathfinder and have some ridiculous adventures with this wonderful cast and this wonderful community. Also, if you're new, join our Discord. Come by, say hello. We have a great community. If you're new to our TTRPGs, if you're an old player and just want to connect with people that love to nerd out, it's a great place. ! Discord. So check that out. Check out our streamers. We have Davdithas is twitch.tv/Decider12. Gunnar is twitch.tv/CycloneJack. Mihaly is twitch.tv/YottsTwitch. And Luna is twitch.tv/GamerMomLuna. Thank you so much for all your support. We love you guys. We're going to kick it over to the end screen, roll some credits, and we're going to go show somebody some love. So give us a second, and we'll get that going. So tonight we're going to do something a little different. We have a friend that's coming back from streaming that's been on a vacation for a while. Formerly known as Nita Pickle, now known as Pickles. We're going to go show some love to Pickles. He's a member of Mech Pilots United in the Mech family, Mech Warrior community. He's a solid dude, so we're just going to go show him some love. When you get over there, let him know where you're coming from. Let him know, you came from How I Nerd, and show if you're, you have those emotes, throw those emotes up and say hi. So we'll see you next Sunday, guys. Thank you from the Tabletop Tavern, and let's kick off this raid.